Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Center, located at 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank and Trust. We offer personal and business banking tailored to your needs. Enjoy the convenience of our online banking platform, whether managing accounts, applying for mortgages, or going paperless. With branches across Fremont County, we provide drive-through and lobby services. Experience simpler applications for mortgages and loans, all from your computer or mobile device. Connect with us at centralbanktrust.com.
Elevate Rehab proudly sponsors our local student athletes and their families in Fremont County. We are honored to play a key role in our Tiger athletes' success both on and off the field, and always partner one-on-one from your first visit to your last to coach you to victory. From sports injuries, aches and pains, to recovery from surgery or concussion, trust Elevate's specialized crew to dive into your goals, sprint with you to the finish line, and help elevate you to the top of the podium. Check us out at our Lander Main Street location or visit our webpage online. Go Tigers!
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
At Fremont Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. From cozy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We've got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmvs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Looking for a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency. We'll be here for you.
Discover personalized banking at Central Bank.
It's time for Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball. To get us ready for tip-off, let's go courtside with the voice of the Lady Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
And a very good Friday to you. Not quite Friday afternoon yet. A little past morning, to be specific, but we welcome you inside of the Ford Wyoming Center where we're set for another doubleheader of basketball. It's the Casper Classic basketball tournament. I am Jerrad Anderson alongside Jason Peterson, and we're set for a challenging opponent for your Wolverines and Lady Wolverines here today. They take on the Sheridan Bronx. Sheridan, both the boys and girls, are the WyoPreps.com preseason #1 teams. So if the preseason polls are accurate, and sometimes they are and sometimes they're not, frankly, but if they are accurate, doesn't get any more challenging than this. 4A's #1 team for both Riverton's boys and girls. So we'll see what action here on day 2 of the season brings. Riverton girls coming off of a loss yesterday. They lost to Laramie at the Wyo Sports Ranch 48-41. That was an interesting back and forth start to that game. Riverton got behind midway through the second quarter by double digits, and the lull continued through the third quarter. They trailed by 16 going into the fourth. Cut the deficit, though, in the fourth quarter to just 4 points and made things very interesting. Some tense moments late, but Laramie pulled away, getting that 7-point victory. Sheridan yesterday took on Douglas, and if you followed girls basketball the last few years, you know how good Douglas has been. They're preseason #2 in 3A girls basketball this year, so down just a step compared to what they have been, but still a very good team. Sheridan handled them nicely, though, 47-30. Riverton plays 2 more times here at the Casper Classic tomorrow. It'll be a bright and early game at 8 a.m. to get things going in this building, the Ford Wyoming Center, tomorrow against Lovell. And then they're back at it tomorrow evening, taking on Worland. Sheridan will play Arvada West out of Colorado tomorrow back at the Wyo Sports Ranch to conclude their tournament. So Riverton gets the extra game. Worland initially wasn't on the schedule, for what it's worth, and they picked up some extra games, and Riverton volunteered to get those extra contests. So 4 for the boys and girls here through the Casper Classic. Again, glad to have you along. Streaming video here today will be found on County 10's YouTube channel. We invite you to join us at your workplace. I'm telling you, this is a great way to waste time at work and be distracted by something fun. You can watch basketball with us there. Jason Peterson manning the camera there for you. And if it's easier, you can catch the radio coverage on 105.1 Jack FM. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, made possible by the good folks at Porter's Supply Company in Riverton at the corner of Federal and Sunset. They are your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and more. The Porter's Supply Company Tailgate Show continues in 2 minutes, and we'll catch up with the head coach of the Lady Wolverines, Mike Bosner, right after this timeout. Your home for the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines, 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Introducing WyoGlass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we've got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose WyoGlass. Visit us at wyoglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
The Porter's Tailgate Show continues now on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
Welcome you back inside of the Ford Wyoming Center. Casper Classic Day 2 as Riverton gets set to take on the Sheridan ladies. Up first, the boys game will follow here at about 1:30 or so this afternoon. Glad to have you along. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, again made possible by Porter's Supply Company in Riverton. Well, we mentioned in the onset that Riverton started the year 0-1. They fell to Laramie yesterday, 48-41. Did show some resilience and some grit late in that game to rally from down 16 to cut the deficit to 4. So a more pleased Mike Bosner, I think, after the fourth quarter effort. Still says there's a lot to work on. Was able to catch up with him here at the Ford Wyoming Center just a few moments ago. Here's how that conversation went. Well, on to day 2 here at the Casper Classic. Back up to yesterday, I thought your girls, a little bit of a lull in the middle of the game, but the way you finished, a lot of positives to take away from that game.
Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you, I was up. It's what coaches do, right? I think I watched this off because of your replays and stuff. I watched it 3 or 4 times. I looked at what we were doing, and gosh darn it, they were just, it was like they were starry-eyed. All the things that we worked on was kind of like just tossed out the window, right? They were so, I think they were so anxious to get going, but then they all kind of just fell apart a little bit, right? I was so disappointed because we have been really shooting the ball very well, and I think we shot 18%. That is not us in any way, shape, or form, but yeah, you know what? I was happy the way we finished because it's not always what happens at the beginning of the game. It's what happens at the end, and we showed some character. We showed some fight. It's what these girls, and it's what I've been teaching them from day one, right? And so, This Sheridan game is going to be a tough one, right? They're ranked number 1 in the state. It's not going to be easy. All I care about is that we run the offense, we get good looks, we shoot the ball like we're supposed to, and we defend, right? And if we can keep it fairly close, then I think we've done our job.
You kind of answered my next question, but the Sheridan team ranked number 1. What would make you feel good about your effort today? I know every coach wants to win every game. These early season games don't mean a lot record-wise when you get to March, but What would make you happy today?
All I care about today is that we get back to shooting the ball like I know we can. When we run our out-of-bounds plays, actually run them. On the offensive side, gosh dang it, they know the Princeton offense really well. We put in a new 5-out offense, which is guard to guard. We're screening on ball or screening away. We've got cuts. We've got all these things. And, after watching, especially last night, we were trying to do everything off the first or second pass. We never, ever really got into anything. And so if we can settle that down today, if we can get in and actually run our offense like I know we can, and I see that progression, I'll be happy. Really, it's not about the score, right? It's how are we going to react coming off of a loss. Leesburg she's had a really tough time here the last 2 days with her breathing, and it really affected her last night. And we put a lot of pressure on her, right? Because when you look at our team, she's the only guard I have, really, that's got the varsity experience, right? And so we put a lot on her shoulders to bring the ball up every single time, right? So if I can get them to settle down and just play good basketball today, I'll be happy.
You get to play here in the Ford Wyoming Center. This is where you want to be in March, speaking of that. But is there anything unique that you're telling your girls about this building, or what can we expect from their experience here in this arena?
It's like playing on an island, right? It's the floor's out in the middle, and there's no, when you look at that backboard and you look at that rim, there's no depth. I mean, you got a ton of depth behind you. It's a little harder to shoot.
Yep.
Just some things. I told him when we found out that we were coming here, when we get to play in there, we have just got to learn to play in that gym. There's been a lot of teams that have had a ton of experience here, right? We have had none. And so I said, have fun with this. Go out, play your butt off. When you get open shots, focus on the rim and the backboard. Things are going to happen. The ball will start to fall. It's just a little weird right now.
All right, Coach, best of luck. We'll chat here at some point later today or early tomorrow, I'm sure, but I appreciate your time as always.
Absolutely, thank you.
Mike Bosner in his 3rd season with the Lady Wolverine program. In 60 seconds, we'll get you starting lineups in the opening tip-off. Riverton and Sheridan from the Ford Wyoming Center in 60 seconds. Come on back with us, 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
To transform your home with that perfect mountain-inspired touch? At Altitude Interiors, we're your neighbors here in Lander, bringing decades of family expertise to every project. From stunning hardwood floors to stylish window coverings and custom cabinetry, we'll help you create the space you've been dreaming of. Experience the altitude difference at altitudeinteriors.net.
At Gales Carpet Floor and Home, we believe every floor tells a story. As a family-owned business with deep roots in Fremont County, we don't just sell flooring. We create personalized solutions for your home. Easy carpets to stunning hardwood, our expert team guides you through every step. Scan the QR code to learn more. Transform your space with confidence. At Gales Carpet One Floor and Home, we're here to wow you.
Watch every RHS basketball game all season long on the County 10 YouTube page.
Welcome you back here courtside at the Ford Wyoming Center. Jerrad Anderson with you here. Jason Peterson running the camera on our County 10 YouTube feed. However you found us, we are glad to have you along here. We'll catch the starting lineups here as they are introduced to the crowd. You can see those on your screen via the YouTube feed, and it's an empty 9,000-seat arena for the most part, but this is a big stage for these Lady Wolverines. They haven't been here under the Mike Bosner era. They want to be here in March when there's a few more people in attendance and a little bit more on the line, but it's fun to see them in this gym, and hopefully they get the opportunity to come back here later this season. Let's take a look at the Sheridan starters as they're being introduced to the crowd right now. Get a couple of them here on the fly. Number 0 is Aaron Newton, a junior. Number 2, Parker Treed. Parker is a senior. Number 4 is Ella Blue. She's been great through the years. She's a senior. Mesa Hanft, the returning leading scorer for these Sheridan ladies. She did that just as a sophomore last year. She's only a junior. And speaking of sophomores, Maggie Brogdon gets the start, a sophomore for the Sheridan ladies. Ryan Sullivan is the head coach. He's in his 6th season. For the Riverton ladies, they come out like this under Mike Bosner in his 3rd year. Number 2 is Carson Vosica. Vosica, a sophomore. Number 11 is Taylin Leesburg. Leesburg is senior. Number 21, Tatum Tyra. Tyra's a senior. Number 22 is Lexi Taylor. Taylor is a senior. And number 23 is Timbri Mathill. Timbri, also a senior. Hustled through that so we can get the opening tip-off. It's won by the Wolverines, pushed ahead to Mathill. She gets a quick shot off in the paint that's no good. Hits the front of the rim and stays out. And Riverton's first possession comes up empty. Sheridan attacking the zone to our right here at the Ford Wyoming Center. We're on the scorer's side if you're unfamiliar. Aaron Newton has it left side outside. Now in the corner they go to Hanft. Skip pass. They go around the horn. Good ball movement by this team right away. Parker stops at the top of the key. Goes right side back outside to Brogdon, who was pushed and fouled. They're going to get Lexi Taylor with a quick foul. We talked about shooting a little bit better. We talked about eliminating turnovers if you're a Riverton fan. Also staying out of foul trouble. They committed some early fouls against Laramie. Nobody wound up fouling out, but gotta avoid those quick fouls. And you get 2 or 3 quick ones, and then that affects your substitution patterns a little bit more. Riverton starting in his zone defensively. 3-pointer is no good, misses everything. Cameron Wagner is the Sheridan lady I missed that checked in just a moment ago. This is everything, ball out of bounds to the Wolverines. No score. We played a minute 15 here from the Ford Wyoming Center. Right side outside, Leesburg put it on the floor one time. Lob pass to Mathill. She'll put up a tough shot that's no good. Hits the backboard, saved along the inline by Treed. And here comes the Sheridan ladies the other direction for a moment, but taken away. Pocket picked by Leesburg, coast to coast. Wide open layup is good. Taylin Leesburg with the first points of the game. First steal of the game, too. Nice individual effort all the way around there for the Wolverines senior. Wide open 3 attempts from Sheridan. Parker can't get it to go. Dish pans out to the right side, and a Sheridan foul on the rebound. Good position down low. Lexi Taylor. That will go against Mesa Hanft, and that is Mesa's first personal, first team foul. Taylor's got it knocked away in backcourt, out of bounds. Stays Riverton basketball. 2-0 Lady Wolverines. 2 minutes have elapsed here on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Thanks to Fremont Chevy, making our scoreboard updates possible all season long. Get a moving pick on Timbri Mathill in backcourt. Coach Bosner is not happy. Treed holds at the top. Wolverines in this zone, trying to diagnose if it's a 1-3-1 or a 2-3. It's hard when you're on the floor. Don't get that perspective. Up and misses from Cameron Wagner, who lofted it in the paint. Baseball pass for Mathill as Riverton sets up with a 2-point advantage. Lexi Taylor dribbles past the free throw stripe, has it knocked away from her, out of bounds off of the Sheridan ladies last. Said Riverton Center Nick Hendricks on the YouTube chat. Nick, thanks for being here. Says go Big Red. Lexi Taylor is going to launch a college range 3 at the top. That's no good. Rattles off to the right side. Timbri Mathill put it back up in the paint. Can't get it. Another rebound for Riverton. And Tatum Tyra finishes with the bucket, making it 4-0 Wolverines. Errant pass from the Sheridan ladies to nobody. Was that tipped? No, it was not. Initially, I thought the referee down low said it was going to stay, but didn't look like anybody was near it, and it was the case, as I think I was just seeing things that'll go to Riverton. Moderate full court pressure on from Sheridan. Riverton handles nicely. They'll pass it to Vosika. Vosika quickly stops and pops from 6 feet. Can't get it to go, though. Shot a little bit too strong. Rebounded out by Cameron Wagner. Wagner picks up the basketball right in that coffin corner in backcourt. Does get it away, but very tough to Avery Lagaki, who's just checked in. Lagaki, a junior. And a foul down low going to be assessed to Riverton. Get Taylor and Leesburg. Leesburg comes up a little bit shaken up, but they'll say on the shot attempt, so Avery Lagaki will step to the line. Sheridan still looking for their first points. 4-0 here, Riverton, 4:34 to go, first quarter action. And there, the donut is off the scoreboard for Sheridan as Lagaki buries the first free throw with one more forthcoming. And she'll stroke that one through, 4-2. And Sheridan, the preseason #1 team, not only the girls, but the boys team that we'll see in a little bit from the WYO Preps poll. Riverton hustles it into the front court. Leesburg gives to Vosika. Ball batted around a few times. Now it's loose on the floor. Got a skirmish. And on the floor, taking it away from Sheridan is Cameron Wagner, but tipped by Mathill. Comes to Vosika. Loose ball finally gathered in by Timbri. Timbri going to go right side baseline. Has a step. Can't get it to go, but she's bodied up and fouled. Nice action by Timbri Mathill to quickly take that strong right-hand dribble past the baseline, had a step on her defender and forced the contact. That was Hannah Mowry picking up her first foul. Sheridan subbing early and often. And speaking of subs, here comes Aspen Gordon on for the Wolverines. Aspen, a senior. She had some good moments yesterday against Laramie. Second attempt for Timbri, no good front of the rim. Long rebound, nearly comes all the way back out to Mathill, and it's going to stay Wolverine basketball. Ruby Reimers touched it last for the Bronx, they say, so Riverton gets to reload here, up 4-2 midway through the first quarter. Leesburg uses a screen right down the lane, contact, nothing called. Now the official up top's going to say that's a charge on Taylor and Leesburg. Tay a little bit slow to get up. She has come up a couple of times wincing here early on. Hopefully she's all right, but she does not look 100% right now. And she's going to come off and will be addressed by assistant coach Jesselyn Meeks as she kind of hunches over. 2 fouls early on Riverton's starting point guard. Sheridan basketball, trailing by 2 points. Aaron Newton holds at the top. Sheridan very deliberate, very patient with their offense. Mowry left alone. She'll try a 3. That's no good. Skims off long. Offensive rebound, though. Cameron Wagner keeps it alive for the Bronx. Sheridan resets offensively, trying to penetrate this Riverton zone. It has given them some confusion so far. Newton, 3, no good. Rattles in and out. Great job sneaking behind the zone. Mowry on a follow try. Couldn't get it to go, though. 3 missed shots, and finally a Riverton rebound. Aspen Gordon is fouled, too, as she collects the board. That's Legaki with the personal. Parker returns to the Sheridan lineup, and Avery Legaki is going to come out. Jerrad Anderson here, Jason Peterson running the camera. You can watch with us on County 10's YouTube channel. Radio coverage, too, on Jack FM all over Fremont County. Cairo Shelsta enters for the first time for RHS. Ball knocked away by Sheridan, out of bounds in the Wolverine front court. 2:50 remaining first quarter. It's Riverton 4, Sheridan 2. Tatum Tyra, Taylin Leesburg have the 2 buckets so far for Riverton. Shelsta on the inbound is slapped and fouled, and that is team foul number 4. So both teams will be in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Ruby Reimers picks up the first personal. Try this inbound again. Shelsta holds it up top. Reimers guarding her defensively. Shelsta's going to lose the handle on it for a second. Now involved in a wrestling match. Tie up, and the jump ball will favor Sheridan. So not a lot of shots put up by Riverton so far. Sheridan has shot, but has been pretty darn cold so far, and that's what you get at the Ford Wyoming Center a lot. It is tough to shoot here when you're not used to it, but Mesa Hanft is going to say, I play here a lot. She drains a 3, and the first three-pointer of the game puts Sheridan on the lead for the first time, 5-4. Again, Mesa, just a junior, and during her sophomore season, she was this team's leading scorer, number 1 team in 4A. That's tough to do. Ball changes directions a couple of times, is finally stolen by Taryn Weber after a Sheridan defender stole it from her, and Weber crashes to the basket, is fouled, and Taryn's going to get a couple of free throws. It's the second on Ruby. And Weber with her first shot attempts here from the Ford Wyoming Center at the varsity level. The first free throw for the Wolverine sophomore is good. She ties us up. Leesburg and Tyra come back in. Taylor and Shelsta check out. Second free throw doesn't draw much, just skims the net, and that will be a stoppage. It was going to say ball out of bounds, but a lane violation instead. So Weber is going to get another opportunity here. Just pretend like that didn't happen at all. Taryn will knock it in there. There you go. They get a redo, and she's 2 for 2. Riverton takes the lead back. Second lead change of the game. 2:10 remaining first quarter action. It is 6-5. Wolverine ladies on top. They're going to trap up near the midcourt center circle. Now handling the pressure nicely is Parker. Zip it to the corner to Mowry. Mowry put it on the floor a couple of times. Loose ball gathered in by Tyra. Riverton takes it away. Outlet to Leesburg. Taylin starts up the Wolverine offense. Right side in the corner they go to Mathill. Now underneath Vosica. Turnaround 2. Got it. Carson, the 4th Wolverine to score a point so far. Coach Bosner and I were talking about her vertical yesterday. Ball almost tipped out of bounds, kept alive. 3 is on the way and missed by Reimers. Foul on the rebound. Going to go against Riverton, though. And that'll be free throws as Ruby will go to the line. 5th team foul, and that's on Taylin down low. That is Leesburg's 3rd personal. So, mentioned in the onset, trying to stay out of foul trouble. And that is, not that you want to see anybody with 3 fouls in the first quarter, but that is definitely not the person Riverton wants. So Taylin's going to come out, and Alexi Taylor will check in. Back to the Vosica conversation. Coach Bosner telling me she has a 33-inch vertical, and they just watch her in practice sometimes and go, well, she can jump out of the gym. Reimers knocks it in there. It's 8-7. Riverton clinging to that 1-point advantage. 2 lead changes here in the early going. Knocked out of bounds at midcourt, stays Riverton basketball. Hanford with a 3-pointer. Ligaki and Reimers have 2 apiece for Sheridan. 4 players for Riverton with 2 points. Vosika, Leesburg, Weber, and Tyra. Here's Vosika, right side baseline drive. Tiptoes the baseline. Get it to Mathil. Double team down low. And officials going to call a held ball. That'll be Riverton's this time with 1:08. Riverton Wrestlers off to a massive event in Powell today and tomorrow. Good luck to the RHS wrestling squad. Right out of the inbound, Mathil can't get it to go. Hits the corner of the backboard. Is that Mathil or Vosika that shot that? Vosika? Okay. Treed runs into that Riverton pressure. They've done a great job with those traps right up near the midcourt line. This Riverton defense is already much, much improved from last year, and I know just about everybody from last year's team is back, so you expect them to be better, but just the things you're seeing here in the early going. Their free throws yesterday, these traps defensively, so much cleaner than we had last season. Tie up forced. Riverton gets it back on the arrow. 3 jump balls there in the span of about 15 game seconds. Just 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Riverton by a point. Now loose ball knocked to the floor is Lexi Taylor. She gets up real slow, hobbling. 3 in the corner is good. Ruby Reimers with her first field goal to go with a couple of free throws. She's got 5, and Sheridan strikes to take the lead back 10-8. Gordon now trapped in backcourt, but she is grabbed and fouled. Just a little too aggressive. There was Reimers, and Ruby picks up her 3rd personal. So she comes off of the bench and already has 3 personals in the first quarter. Leesburg for Riverton on the other side also has 3 personals. Aaron Newton comes to the check-in table. Gordon. This place is already quiet, but now you can hear every little thing when she's shooting free throws. First one, no good, too strong. Ligaki coming back in, and Mesa Hanft also out there for Sheridan as well. Long first quarter with some stoppages. Riverton trailing by 2. Gordon trying to make that 1 with 1 more free throw, looking for her first point. She had 6 yesterday. And it'll sneak over the front of the rim and get in there. Coach Sullivan says plenty of time on this possession. Looking for more points. Here are the Sheridan ladies, but it's going to be stolen by Aspen Gordon just in the Sheridan front court. Ball knocked out of bounds into the scorer's table off of a Bronc player last. It's Riverton basketball with 16 to go in the first quarter, down by a point. Gordon to send it in, does so to Taylor right in backcourt. She'll use a screen from Gordon, now handle it with the left hand, get it to Mathil in the corner. 8 seconds on the clock. Gordon at the top, travels with it. .4 on the first quarter clock. See if Sheridan can get up a quick shot here. Now it's tipped and taken away by Tyra. Tyra looking ahead for Vosika, but they run out of time before Vosika can shoot it. Either way, good first quarter of basketball for Riverton, especially on the defensive end. They trail Sheridan 10-9 after 1. Back in a minute with quarter 2 on 105.1 Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion into Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach program. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Your home for RHS basketball all season long. 105.1 Jack FM.
Good first quarter by these Riverton ladies, hanging in there with the number one team in 4A girls basketball. They trail by a point, 10-9. Ruby Reimers leading the Sheridan attack with 5. Meanwhile, 5 different Riverton girls accounting for their 9 points. Quick bucket for Sheridan, though, on a dribble drive. Mesa Hanft with an easy lane to the basket, lay it up and in. Hanft now with 5 points to tie for game-high honors here early on. Underneath, Mathil forces up a tough shot, hand in her face, can't get it to go from the right side block, and rebound tracked down quickly by Sheridan. Parker Treed will work it up the floor for the Bronx. Now to Ligaki underneath, and they swing it around to other side. Wide open 3 attempt for Parker is no good, bounces off the front of the rim and comes away to Vosika. A little more surge of energy than we saw in the first quarter here from Sheridan, and they will force a turnover right at midcourt. Trapped Timbri Mathil. She lost the handle, and the pep talk between quarters from Ryan Sullivan apparently paid off, because it's got a radio issue I'm going to figure out here on the fly. And hopefully that fixed it on 105.1 Jack FM. Welcome you back to our radio audience. Driving to the basket there was Mesa Hanft, who got pushed and fouled. And Mesa, who just hit a bucket a moment ago, is going to have an opportunity at the free throw line. Carson Vosika picks up the first Riverton foul of the second quarter. First free throw will rattle home for Mesa. She now has a game-high 6 points. And the Sheridan advantage is their largest at 4, make it 5. Mason knocks them both in. It's Sheridan 14, Riverton 9. Bronx have scored the first 4 points here of the second quarter. We're a minute old in quarter number 2. Taylor, dribble drive at the top, and she has it just completely stolen away. Brogdon is going to grab the steal, and then she's tripped and fouled in transition by Taylor. The official's going to get together and chat here, but just a common foul on Lexi. Taylor's second, team foul number 2. It'll be ball out of bounds to Sheridan with Aaron Newton ready to bring it in. Again, 5 different Riverton players scored in the first quarter. No points here in quarter number 2. Mesa Hanft leads the Sheridan attack with 5. Ruby Reimers has 5. Mesa Hanft now with 7 after those 2 free throws to lead all scorers. Good cut to the right side elbow. Cameron Wagner can't hit from there, though, and the rebound is ripped away by Kimber Mathil, who was checked in for the first time for the Riverton offense. Gordon holds at the top. And again, if you got disconnected with the radio audience, or if you're just tuning in, Taylor Leesburg already 3 fouls. Riverton starting point guard starts on the bench this quarter. Stolen away to the hoop, lay it up and in. Mesa Hanft taking over this game offensively and defensively. There's the player we expected. Here comes Mathil trying to break out of the pack with it. Dish it off nicely to Vosika. Vosika 360 spin around. Shot is no good off the front of the rim. And we go up and down as Sheridan pushes tempo the other way. Newton going to throw this ball away, crashing into the scorer's table, trying to save it as Brogdon, but effort all for naught as it's out of bounds off of her last to the Wolverines. Two Mathills on the floor for Riverton. Kimber has got it right now up top to Tyra. Taryn Weber is checked back into the game, too, and Weber is knocked to the floor. Keeps the dribble alive, though. Goes to Tyra. Tyra, a little bit of contact. She tries a three. That's no good. Kept alive by the Wolverine offense, though. Board from Kimber Mathill to Weber. She tries a long two right side. That's no good. Front of the rim, and Wagner is there to clean the board. Wagner up ahead to Newton. Aaron going to back the dribble off. 5:15 to go, second quarter. Three is lofted up there by Brogdon. Off the front of the rim, no good. Did not look clean off the hand, and Coach Bosner, after the rebound, is very animated. Comes out asking for a quick 30-second timeout. 5:08 remaining second quarter. It is Sheridan 16, Riverton 9. 3 lead changes in the first quarter. Sheridan led at the end of one, 10-9, and it's been all Bronx here, outscoring the Wolverines 6-0 in nearly 3 minutes of second quarter basketball. Riverton High School basketball all season made possible by Wyoming.com. You can check out their home and business internet, their great phone service options, and more on their website. Wyoming.com's website, Wyoming.com. It's that easy. Local company supporting Fremont County athletes. Thrilled to have Wyoming.com on with us. Glad to have you here. I will say, if you're watching on the YouTube stream, there are fans in attendance. It doesn't look like it on the other side. They've got that side of the Ford Wyoming Center blocked off. There is a smattering of fans behind us, but I would say maximum 100 people in this gym that seats 9,000. Both teams back out on the floor. Mathill, Shelsta, Tyra, and Vosika out there for the Wolverines. Inbound comes to Vosika. She lobs intended for Tyra in the paint, but it's slapped away by a Sheridan defender. Goes Riverton basketball out of bounds under their basket. Wolverines again looking for their first points of the quarter here. Started very strong. Kind of similar so far to the Laramie game yesterday, where it was a nice, solid first quarter. Laramie dominated the second and third quarters. Riverton largely dominated the fourth quarter yesterday, but trying to avoid that big lull in the middle of the game today. Underneath Mathill, off glass. Kimber shot no good, left it a little bit short, and Aaron Newton scoops it away for the Sheridan attack. Pushing the tempo a little bit, Cameron Wagner goes down the lane, and she's fouled by a Wolverine player. So add another Riverton foul to the list. This time it's Vosika's second personal. And Ruby Reimers to the line. Her first one is good. Reimers 3 for 3 at the charity stripe now. She also hit a three-pointer in the first quarter. Second attempt on the way, no good, too strong, but Newton slides behind her defender to get the offensive rebound, and Sheridan's going to reload. Here's Reimers, right side baseline, blows right past her defender, cannot get it to go, knocked out of bounds off of Aspen Gordon. It stays Bronx basketball. Well, it was a 1-point game to start this quarter, and now Sheridan has built their largest lead at 8. Good ball movement by this Bronx team every time down. They really settle into their offense. Very patient. It's a little bit of that Princeton style where there's a lot of cuts, a lot of passing, and a lot of action. As soon as each of these ladies get the basketball, they're ready to do something with it. Violation going to give it back to the Wolverines here, though we are right at the midway point of the second quarter. Boy, Shelsta's got to be careful around midcourt there. Almost an over and back unforced. Now ball taken away from her. Reimers, the distance, cannot hit the layup, and Mathill there to gather it in. Kimber across to Shelsta. Cairo switches hands, looking to the paint, trying to find Gordon. Tipped out of there. Gordon retreats to try to save it, but it's knocked out of her hands by Kinley Ruby out of bounds off of Sheridan last. Sarah Munn checking in to Ryan Sullivan's lineup. And Gordon awaits the basketball under into the right. Watches a couple of cuts. Now she'll go up top to Kimber. Aslan Mindrum checking in for the first time in this tournament. Playing her first varsity minutes right now. Cool place to do that, too, at the Ford Wyoming Center. Gordon, lose the handle. She's tripped, falls to the floor, and it's taken away from her. Hannah Mallory rips it out of there. Sheridan on the attack, looking for a transition bucket here perhaps, but errant pass goes off of the hands of Sarah Munn, who just checked in, and Riverton will not allow any points after the turnover. Lexi Taylor is going to return for Riverton. And Aslan Mindrum will check out after a quick time on the floor. 3:13 remaining second quarter. Kicked basketball stays Riverton. Macy Mortimer will give it to one of the Riverton players. Macy, a Fremont County official, was named the Wyoming Coaches Association Basketball Official of the Year at the end of last season. Did a fun interview with her on the County 10 Sports podcast. Knocked out of bounds, so Mrs. Mortimer gets to hand it right back to Timbri Mathil. Now to Taylor. Lexi double-teamed in a wrestling match right at mid-court. Will be a jump ball. Both players go flying, and arrow is Sheridan's. The drought continues for Riverton here in the second quarter. We've played 5 minutes of basketball, no points for the Lady Wolverines. They trail by 8, so still very manageable, but got to turn up something offensively. There's another forced held ball. This time Aspen Gordon in there. We'll get it right back for Riverton. Coach Bose asking for his second timeout. 2:49 to go, second quarter. It is Sheridan 17, Riverton 9. Let's squeeze in a quick timeout on Jack FM and County10.com.
Sidelines to the spotlight. From the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Wolverine basketball is on the air. Let's go courtside with the voice of the Wolverines, Jerrad Anderson.
Welcome back to the Casper Classic, day 2 of the high school basketball season. Riverton and Sheridan, first of 2 games coming your way here on Jack FM and County 10's YouTube channel. Sheridan on top of the Riverton ladies right now, 17-9. Riverton looking for their first points here in the second quarter. 5 different Lady Wolverines scored in the first. Mesa Hanft, game's leading scorer for Sheridan. She has 9. Lexi Taylor's got it left side outside for Riverton. Sheridan really turning up the defensive pressure, double teaming all over the floor, and they force Lexi to lose the handle, ball out of bounds into the Sheridan bench. Another Riverton turnover. Well, Coach Bose and I talked score more points, avoid those unforced turnovers, and stay out of foul trouble. And Leesburg gets 3 first quarter fouls, has been on the bench the entire second quarter. And although not unforced. Riverton committing several turnovers here this quarter. 3 at the top, front of the rim from Parker. That's no good. Offensive rebound. That's Kinley Ruby that gathered it in, who's slow to get up as she crashed to the floor after a nice rebound attempt, but got her feet tangled up and gets whistled for the traveling violation. See if Riverton can end the drought here with 2 minutes to go in the half. No points still this quarter. Lexi Taylor is going to get it stolen away right at midcourt. Up ahead, easy left-hand layup for Kinley Ruby. Her first bucket of the contest extends the Sheridan lead now to 10. First double-digit separation. Lexi double-teamed, scoops a tough pass to Gordon, who muscles it off the floor. Now to Mathil. She'll hoist a 3, no good. Too strong for Kimber. Transition opportunity for the Bronx here, perhaps. Mowry pulls it back down and then gives it up to Hanft, who is bodied up and fouled at the top. 4th Wolverine team foul, 2nd on Timbry Mathil. Maggie Brogdon back on for the Sheridan offense. Kinley Ruby checks out. $1:22 to go, second quarter. Sheridan basketball up by 10, make it up by 12. Brogdon, who just checked in, the sophomore, hits from the corner from 10 feet out. And Riverton going to throw the basketball again away right at midcourt. This Sheridan defense has turned up the pressure to 11 and then some here this quarter, and Riverton commits a quick foul at midcourt. That's on Aspen Gordon. Aspen's first, but team foul number 5, so we shoot free throws, and it is not the person you want to see at the line if you're a Riverton fan. Mesa Hanft, who shoots the ball so well, calmly knocks in the first one. 3 of 3 at the line this afternoon. And the second one is also good for Mesa. 23-9, the Sheridan advantage with 1:05 remaining first quarter. Shelsta lose the handle right at midcourt. Ball scooped up, taken out of there by Brogdon. Brogdon pushes ahead to Treed. Closing in on 50 seconds to play in the half now. Sheridan crisp passes all over the floor, reverse direction. Parker, right corner. Wing it around the perimeter. Now Hanft will give it up. Nope, she will try a 3 herself and knock it in from there. Mesa with 14 points. Timbry Mathil spins in the lane, put up a tough off-balance shot from her hip that does not drop. 20 seconds remaining, and a carrying violation on Sheridan will give it right back to Riverton. Well, Lady Wolverines in danger of going the entire quarter without scoring right now. Maybe one more chance at it here on this possession. It was 10-9 to start this quarter. Being outscored 16-0 right now. Here's Gordon at the top. Left side outside to Kimber Mathil. First time Riverton's really tried to set up their offense. Pass through the lane to Vosika. Got it to go. Carson Vosika with 4 points, ending a very long drought. Heave at the buzzer, doesn't come close, and at halftime, Sheridan has built a 26-11 point advantage, outscoring Riverton in that quarter 16-2. Well, maybe a little bit of energy thanks to that last possession in the quarter. Set up your offense, run all the way through it, find Vosika in the lane, who again uses that vertical leap to break out of the pack and score, and that's exactly what she did right there. We've reached halftime. Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show is on the way. We'll recap first half scoring numbers, talk a little bit about the boys game too, and get you ready for the second half of basketball. Sheridan leads the Riverton ladies 26-11 on day 2 with a Casper Classic. We're back on your home for Riverton Sports, 105.1 Jack FM, and streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
Garage doors, front doors, storm doors, screen doors, glass doors, sliding doors, shower doors, French doors, wood doors, metal doors, for your business or home. And the finest brands of windows and service you come to know. We have the right door for your loading dock. We sell the best hardware, handles, and locks. Overhead door, we're your total window and door store. Overhead door.
Happens, and sometimes it leaves a dent. At Northside Body Shop in Lander, we meet by accident, but we fix your vehicle with purpose. From minor dings to major collision repair, our expert team gets you back on the road and brings your car back to its original beauty. Trust the specialists who treat every vehicle like a classic. Northside Body Shop. Come see us at 323 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Welcome to Hampton Inn & Suites, your home away from home in Riverton. Enjoy top-notch amenities like our indoor pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Start your day with our complimentary breakfast. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi. Relax in one of our 89 beautifully furnished rooms. The Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to support the Riverton Athletics program and being a part of the Riverton High School Booster Club. We want to wish all student athletes the best this coming season and look forward to being a part of your success.
It's the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Back to the gym. Here's Jerrad Anderson.
Welcome you back inside the Ford Wyoming Center. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation. They remind you seatbelts save lives. It is a simple and a valuable message. Buckle up every trip, every time. We travel long distances, as you know, in Wyoming, and seatbelts save lives, so please heed that message and buckle up for life. Wyoming Sheridan ladies lead Riverton 26-11 at halftime. Was 10-9 at the end of one. There were 3 lead changes in the first quarter. Wolverines outscored 16-2 in the second 8 minutes. Taking a look at first half individual scoring numbers. First for the Sheridan ladies, Mesa Hanft has completely caught fire. She has 14 points, only player in double digits for either team. She's got 2 3-pointers. She is 4 of 4 at the free throw stripe, and she's hit a couple of 2-pointers as well. Ruby Reimers has 6. 2 points for Kinley Ruby and 2 points for Avery Lagaki. For Riverton, they are balanced. They haven't scored a lot of points, but they are pretty balanced. Carson Vosika finishes the half with 4. And 4 Lady Wolverines have also contributed. Taylin Leesburg has 2. Taryn Weber has 2. Tatum Tyra has 2. And Aspen Gordon has a free throw. Again, Taylin Leesburg with those 3 personal fouls did not play in the second quarter. Let's bring our camera guy on for the first time here. Jason Peterson running things at the Ford Wyoming Center. Jason, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, it's kind of like what we saw in the first game, yesterday. Kind of the similar start. Kind of kept it close through the first quarter. Started the second quarter pretty good, and then just kind of got away a little bit. But, they're still playing pretty good. They're playing hard. Foul trouble for Leesburg early in the half. That's not what you really want to see, and you're being your star player. But, other than that, I think it's been a good first half. I think Bosner, I wouldn't want to be in the locker room right now, but come out the second half, I think for the Lady Wolverines, just come out, play hard, harder in the second half, the turnovers and just, the bad passes, I think, are killing them right now. So, but good first half so far, and looking forward to the second half.
Yeah, hoping for a run in the second half, maybe a little bit earlier than we had against Laramie, where they wait until the fourth quarter to do that. But we'll see how resilient this team is. But give Sheridan a lot of credit, too. They were picked preseason number 1 for a reason. And right now, watching the Sheridan boys warm up here at halftime, they are also picked as preseason number 1 in 4A boys basketball in the WyoPreps.com poll. So tough opponent. We knew that going into it for both Riverton teams here this afternoon, but that's what you want in these early tournaments. Might as well see the best teams available and see how you stack up with them here when, again, I know you want to win every time, but these games don't count for much, so get these games in, get some reps under your belt.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you want to see these teams. It's like preseason. See what you got to work on, see what you got to do. Like, Coach Bosner said yesterday, get the cobwebs out, see what you got to work on, see what you got to do, and then, just improve from there. So, but yeah, I mean, 2 tough teams, yesterday Laramie, tonight, today Sheridan. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough, for both Riverton boys and girls, but I think it's going to be a good game all the way around.
Jason and I are going to be back with you a bunch tomorrow. We've got 4 games tomorrow, and it starts early. Jason's already whining that he's got to wake up so early, but we'll get him caffeinated and ready to go for an 8 a.m. start tomorrow as Riverton takes on Lovell's boys and girls. Again, that's going to be a tough matchup if Riverton fans haven't paid attention a lot to 3A basketball. Those Lovell teams are really good. And then they play a high-caliber opponent in Worland tomorrow afternoon as well. Those first 2 games against Lovell will be here at the Ford Wyoming Center. Then we go back over to the Wyo Sports Ranch to close out this tournament.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think we played Lovell at
I've not done a Lovell game
I don't think I have either.
Against Riverton, at least since I've been doing this. This is entering my 3rd year of covering the Wolverines, so I don't know the last time they've met.
I don't think I have. I don't think I've done one either since I've been doing this. So.
Yeah, occasionally I'll pick up Lander games in 3A. I don't think I've done a Lovell game there either. Certainly through the NFHS network at States, I probably have covered them at some point, but it's been a while, so...
But I will say this is the closest I've ever been to a courtside in a very long time.
Yeah, usually you're in weird places. You get to sit down here where all the action is.
I know.
Courtside at the Ford Wyoming Center. That's awesome. I'm still waiting for a player to crash into you or you to catch a basketball. Yeah, we'll see how quick your hands are here at some point today, probably. All right, squeezed in one more break here. This has been the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Thanks to the Wyoming Department of Transportation. Sheridan's ladies lead Riverton 26-11. We will get the second half going in 60 seconds here on your home for RHS Sports, 105.1 Jack FM, and streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
For a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmvs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Your home for RHS basketball all season long. 105.1 Jack FM.
Jerrad Anderson and Jason Peterson with you from the Ford Wyoming Center, day 2 of the Casper Classic. Riverton got some catching up to do here in the first of our doubleheader. The RHS ladies trailing number 1 Sheridan 26-11. Bronx knocked off a really good 3A Douglas team yesterday. Handled them by 17 and proven to the state why they're preseason number 1 here in the early going so far. Riverton fell to Laramie yesterday at the Wyo Sports Ranch 48-41. Be Sheridan basketball here to start the second half. Riverton will bring back their same original starters, including Taylor Leesburg, with those 3 fouls, who missed a lot of time in the second quarter. Over and back violation real quick on Sheridan, and give credit to Timbri Mathil, who helped force the defensive pressure there for Riverton. Be Wolverine basketball as we flip sides. Mathil has it poked away from her momentarily, but Tyra's right there to save it. Tatum uses screen, now dribbling at the top, back to the basket. Turns, faces the basket, looking for some help. She goes right side behind the arc to Taylor. Lexi zips it to the corner. Leesburg now tries to find a roller off of the pick and roll. Lexi Taylor, but it's slapped away out of bounds. Stays RHS ball. Mesa Hanford with 14 first half points. Inbound comes to Leesburg, spots up, corner 3, good. Taylin Leesburg knock it in there. She's got 5. And that's what you want to start the second half if you're a Riverton supporter. Hanft zigs and zags through the lane, puts up one that stays short, no good. Tyra's there for the board, pulls it down and gets it ahead to Vosika. Carson, 2 times on the floor, goes back to Tyra. Tyra's grabbed and fouled. Cameron Wagner with some defensive pressure, just a little too much, the official says. We played a minute here in the third quarter. Riverton up 3-0 this quarter. Trailing by a dozen on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard, 26-14. Offensive foul. They get Leesburg down low. Taylin says, me? She is unsure why that's her foul. That's number 4 on Taylin. I missed it. That was away from the play, so I missed it, I guess. Hanft swings it to the corner. 3 ball up and good. Maggie Brogdon. So it took a minute, but there's Sheridan's answer. And Sheridan going to force a Riverton turnover in backcourt real quick. They'll get this basketball back. 6:43 to go, third quarter, 29-14. Bronx on top. Parker gets the inbound pass into Newton. Mesa. Free throw line, man, this Sheridan team, I know I'm redundant here, but they're passing so well. Shot hoisted up, no good, front of the rim. Rebound tracked down by the Wolverines. Aspen Gordon there to take it away. They did finally get Leesburg out with now 4 fouls. Taylin just not going to be able to play much today, unfortunately. Newton, left side outside. Stolen right back by Mathil. Here comes Taylor. Taylor got tangled up in backcourt. No call for anything. Nobody dribbled for a minute there. Vosika in the corner to Mathil. Timbri will lose it. Now Taylor crashes to the floor and a tie-up. Jason astutely pointed out at halftime that Lexi has spent a lot of time clawing after loose balls on the floor, and Lexi is shaken up a little bit here. Mike Bosner out there to give her a hand, but she is limping back to the bench. Looks almost more midsection, like a hip area or something. She's limping, but does not necessarily look like it's down by the knees. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Riverton last. It'll go back to the Sheridan ladies. Meanwhile, Kimber Mathil and Taryn Weber checking into the Riverton lineup. Say hello to Becky. Says, let's get to work, girls. Go Big Red. Checking in on the YouTube chat. There's a traveling violation on Sheridan to send it right back to Riverton. And give a shout out to our good friend and Riverton football coach Mark Lenhart, who is cheering on the Riverton girls on the YouTube chat as well. Thanks for being here, Coach. And appreciated Coach Lenhart's time all season long. Tie up at midcourt Taryn Weber got tangled up with Hannah Mowry. Arrow this time is Sheridan's. Boy, that Riverton football team, so much fun. Had a lot of great memories again this season, and I know they lose some senior talent, but as you start to peek ahead to next season, Cameron Vincent, your presumable quarterback, and they've got a lot of kids that are going to be fun again to watch, so I hope the community comes out and supports them. Missed 3 offensive rebound, though. Kinley Ruby tries to stuff it back up there, and she is fouled by Vosika. Carson's third. Team foul number 3 on Riverton here in the third quarter. 5:19 still to go. Sheridan's got Riverton doubled up right now, 28-14. Speaking of football, there's a football score for you. Free throw number 1 is good from Kinley, her third point. And second one dish pans out to the left side. Vosika hauls down the rebound. Good block out down low from Carson. Said it when she was a freshman. She didn't play like a freshman. She doesn't play like a sophomore either. Loose ball off the pass. Intercepted, taken away by Hannah Mowry, and Riverton just struggling to set up anything offensively since the first quarter, but they will force Ruby Reimers to travel at midcourt as they trap as soon as she gets across the midcourt stripe. Kimber Mathill sends it in. Now Taryn Weber holds at the top. Weber with Mowry on her defensively. Give it up to Tyra. Tatum with a defender right in her grasp. Will find Vosika down low. Turn 2. Got it. Vosika with her third field goal. She's got 6. You get a sense that she can out-jump just about anybody, and if she gets the basketball in the paint, she can clear a pretty darn good look over a lot of defenders there. Timeout on the floor. It is a full timeout. 4:31 remaining here in the third quarter. It's Sheridan 29, Riverton 16. Again, thanks to Wyoming.com supporting Riverton High School athletics this year. Check out their home and business internet and great phone service options on their website, Wyoming.com. They're a local company supporting our Fremont County athletes. One Fremont County game already today. Lander girls picked up a win over Pinedale, 52-42. Lander's hosting a tournament. Scott Fuller is going to have more basketball for you on County 10's YouTube channel and our sister radio station, KOVE 1330 AM. They will play Thermopolis in a doubleheader tonight, or late afternoon, I guess. 4:30 for the girls and 6 o'clock for the boys. That is intriguing. Thermopolis, especially that boys matchup. Thermop's going to be a good team again this year, and I'm excited to see how that unfolds. In fact, that might be how I spend my evening now that I've got all this time to kill. I might watch some random basketball here at the Ford Center and then have Scott's broadcast on County 10's YouTube channel and keep an eye on that one. We're in the third quarter here, first half of our doubleheader. Riverton and Sheridan. Riverton ladies trying to catch up here. They trail number 1 Sheridan 29-16. Sheridan loose pass over the head of a diving Bronc, and it goes out of bounds off of Kinley Ruby. Broncs will pick up some full court pressure here as Mathill ready to throw it in. Finds Weber. Taryn runs into a double team. It's stripped out of her hands, taken away. Mowry there with the basketball. Sarah Munn has returned to the Sheridan lineup, and she steps out of bounds. So no doubt this Bronx team is going to be very good all season, but some errors here in the early going on their side as well that Coach Sullivan can't be happy about. Riverton slowly breaks the 10-second count with a lot of pressure and then immediately throws it away. Sarah Munn is there to take a pass away for the Bronx. Mowry Trying to set up some offense here. 3-ball, right side corner. Reimers, that's no good. Bounces off the back of the iron. Ruby's got the rebound again, though, and Sheridan will reload. Pass out of bounds on the end line to Avery Lagaki. Taylor Leesburg back out with 4 fouls, and Aspen Gordon comes out. It's always interesting to see what the coaching decision is when you get to that 4-foul mark, especially with as much time as there is remaining. Do you just send them out there and let them play? Do you try to save them for the last few minutes? It's hard to know if she'll pick up a foul at all, or if it is, you want her out there in the fourth quarter. I don't know. I don't envy the decision. Leesburg runs into a trap. Coach Bose asks for a 30-second timeout. 3:30 remaining. Riverton, I believe, is down to just 1 timeout. Scoreboard still shows they have 2, so maybe I miscounted on mine. I did. That's exactly what happened. Sheridan took a timeout, so ignore that graphic for a second if you're watching on the YouTube channel. Riverton's got 2 timeouts. Sheridan has 4 timeouts, and I'm glad we got to the bottom of that for you. Leesburg, Vosika, Mathil, Tyra, and Gordon, your Riverton 5 on the floor right now. Bronx slide back in this 2-3 zone. Now right side elbow. Gordon puts up a right-hand shot. That's no good. Rebound tracked down by Newton. 1 and done for the Wolverine offense out of the timeout. Treed runs to the corner. Sends it to Reimers. Reimers stopped just inside the free throw line. Now find Hanft, and Hanft is tangled up. She will draw the foul. First free throw from Hanft is good. That's Mesa's first point. And she'll knock them both in there.
Get up, higher, Parker. Get up there.
Traveling violation will send it right back to the Bronx. Parker sends it right side outside to Reimers. Riverton coaching staff announcing their displeasure to the officials all the way down that time, and the push foul on Tyra. Tatum picks up her second quickly. Riverton led by Carson Vosika. She's got 3 field goals with 6 total points. Taylin Leesburg has a 3 and a 2. That equals 5. Pass out of bounds. Ruby was trying to send that down to the low block, but nobody home. Mesa Hanft leads all scorers. She's got 16. Mathil, lob intended for Tyrus, poked back out of there. Leesburg had it for a second. Now it's knocked out of her grasp, out of bounds. (31-16). Sheridan with that big 16-2 second quarter has really deflated a lot of the Riverton energy that we saw in the first quarter. That was a little bit like we saw yesterday, and then Riverton came back in the fourth quarter and really made things interesting against Laramie. Foul on the floor, tacked on to Hannah Mowry's total. She now has 2. That's just the second team foul on Sheridan here in the third quarter. Entry pass to Gordon, and another foul called on the floor real quick. This time they'll get Cameron Wagner. Tyra, turn around quick off the inbound from 10 feet. Can't get it to go. Too strong. Now Newton crosses the time stripe. Newton to a cutting Mesa Hanft. Gets the layup to just roll over the rim and drop in there. Mesa adding to that impressive total. She's got 18. Mathil spins off glass 2. That's no good. Rebound snatched away by Hanft. Pass blocked out of bounds by Leesburg. Stays Sheridan basketball with 1:31 left on the third quarter clock. Just after 1 o'clock, by the way. KTUG, Hudson Lander, Riverton. Streaming video online at county10.com and via the County 10 YouTube channel. I'm Jerrad Anderson. Jason Peterson running the camera. Tatum Tyra with a big rejection on Parker's shot that time, and it's gathered in by Leesburg. She looks to push up the floor for the Wolverines. Give it to Vosika. Vosika tries to. Never really got the body set. It didn't look like it. She was kind of twisted up mid-air. It's no good. Knocked out of bounds off of a Bronc, though. Riverton gets another crack at it. Gordon looking, gets it to Leesburg off glass. That's no good. Rolls out of there, but Riverton's going to get this back again off of the fingertips that time of Cameron Wagner, and we'll do this all over again from the same spot. Gordon under into the right of her hoop. Brogdon returns to the Sheridan lineup.
Gave us a late one there.
Gordon off a screen to Vosika. That time's no good. Mathil gonna get it again. She'll scoop up a tough one fading away. That's no good. Riverton goes 0 for 4 on that series, and Wagner finally pushes it back into the Bronx zone. Loose ball, tip taken away by Tyra. Vosika runs the floor, right hand dribbles, stop at the right side elbow to Leesburg, open 3 at the top, no, short. Good block out way up top by Sheridan's Brogdon. And it's knocked loose out of bounds, but first a foul called on Aspen Gordon. Maggie Brogdon, the Sheridan sophomore, has played well here this afternoon, and she's going to go take the bonus free throws. First one is good. Taryn Weber and Kimber Mathil back on for Riverton. Second one is good. Seven points now in Brogdon's total. Mathil runs into a double team. It's out of bounds off of her. She got tangled up. Touched it last. Mesa with a real quick breather back on the floor. Cameron Wagner checks out. Just 25 seconds remaining third quarter. 35-16, the Sheridan advantage. Pass knocked loose. Loose ball. Gathered in, kept alive by Sheridan. Still 8 on the clock. Right hand shot in the lane. Pretty from Mesa Hand. She's got 20 of the Bronx 17, and Sheridan going to get the basketball right back. Pass was too high for the outstretched arms of Aslan Mindrum. She did all she could to bring it in. But with a second to go, Sheridan's going to have to hoist this. They do, and it's no good. 3 is missed by Brogdon. She then turns and looks embarrassed at her coach that was the shot, but she didn't have much time to do anything else with it. We have reached the end of 3. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us. Sheridan leads Riverton 37-16. Back in a minute on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Proud to cheer on Riverton High School swimming. We are County10.com.
Fourth quarter is just about to begin here from the Ford Wyoming Center. Riverton ladies trail Sheridan 37-16. 9 of the Riverton points came in the first 8 minutes of this game. They've gone pretty darn cold offensively since that point. Unfortunately for Riverton fans, they do have the basketball here to open the final period. Tatum Tyra holds at the top. She's got Leesburg. Taylin uses screen. Now dribble to the free throw line. Good look underneath to Mathil, but Timbry can't finish the shot. Rips it away on the rebound. Second chance, no good. And now it's tracked down by Hanft. Mesa, lob up ahead to Newton. Newton left-hand layup. That's no good. Leesburg has the rebound, and she is grabbed and fouled. Newton charged with her first personal and the first foul on anybody here in the fourth quarter. 33 seconds gone by. The Sheridan girls program have been very good through the years. They were runner-up last year, losing to Cheyenne Central in the title game. They won a championship 2 years ago, and they just took the basketball away. Erin Newton is there to intercept the pass, but then she throws it into the scorer's table on the other side. I guess that's the media side over there. We're on the scorer's table side. That is the good side. This is where the cool people hang out, like Jason and I. Our buddy R.J. Stewart from Cody Radio over here as well. Cody and Laramie played in a doubleheader before this one. Tyra is fouled on the floor. This is Cameron Wagner's third and the second Bronc foul of the quarter. Taylor, left side under the bucket. Watches some cutters go by and it takes just a little bit too long. She did get it in to Mathil on a lob, but that was at about 5.1 seconds apparently as they whistle her for the 5-second violation. Wow. Cameron Wagner saved it along the in line on a tough pass, had to throw it behind her head and keeps going. Hanft underneath to Wagner, and Wagner is fouled on a right-hand layup attempt. So Cameron will shoot 2 times. Meanwhile, Lexi Taylor picks up her third personal. 8 a.m. basketball tomorrow for these Riverton girls as they've got a tough 3A opponent, Lovell. Wagner hits the first free throw. That's her first point on the afternoon. And she'll shoot both successfully. It's a 23-point Bronc lead now on that Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Taylor, Leesburg, and Taylor play catch at the top, looking for Vosica. Too much on the pass off of Vosica's left hand and out of bounds. Well, certainly I think I echo a lot of Riverton people's sentiments that I hope the Stranigan Invitational returns next year. Unfortunately, it gets canceled this year as Mesa Hanft left all alone, lay it up and in It's a fun tournament. It's good for Riverton to host things like that, and I hope they can get it organized. Certainly no ill intent toward the Casper Classic. Fun to be part of this one, too. It's just fun to host a tournament as Tyra underneath used the glass up and in. Tatum Tyra with her second bucket of the game. Falling down and traveling is Brogdon. Just got her feet tangled up. Not much you can do in a situation like that. Traveling violation. But it's tough to go until, I think it's January 24th, until Riverton gets a home game. And you want to play as many as you can there and use that home court advantage and give fans an opportunity to come see you too and not have to travel. But again, looking at the bigger picture, the economic impact for the community is huge when you can host tournaments and things like that. So hope that returns. Long two is good by Hanft. Had to check with Mrs. Mortimer over there to see if that was a 3 or a 2, but she puts up 2. And Mesa only has 24 now instead of 25. Underneath, lay it up, and in Vosica. Good position, good body control from Carson that time as we trade buckets. 4:50 remaining. Newton, fade away, little 2 is good. Aaron Newton's first bucket. Nobody can miss all of a sudden. 25-point lead for Sheridan. Boys game coming up in just a little bit. We may be a tad behind schedule for the boys as of right now. It was supposed to be a 1:30 start. They've got 10 minutes to warm up, so we'll see how this next little bit plays out. Taylor Leesburg goes down hard in backcourt. She's still face down on the floor. Sheridan will need a stoppage, and there is the stoppage. Taylor gets up slowly, wipes some tears out of the eyes, and she is not feeling well right now. I don't know what the injury is. Don't want to speculate. I know Coach Bosner said a little bit in the Porter's Tailgate show that she was having some breathing issues the last couple of days, and she is kind of gripping the chest, ribs area right now. So, man, tough to see a kid in pain. Traveling violation on Sheridan. Meanwhile, Ruby Reimers with a jump stop and just couldn't quite stop. Was a jump nonstop. Carrying violation this time on the Lady Wolverines at midcourt. We are midway through the fourth quarter, moving a little bit quicker here in the fourth quarter. 25-point game. Riverton led most of the first quarter. They wound up trailing by 1 at the end of the first, 10-9. But since that point in time, it's been all Bronx. They outscored Riverton 16-2 in the second quarter and have not looked back. Newton holds at the top. Reimers sends it left side outside to Mowry. Mowry to a cutting Treed. Ball bounces high, and it's grabbed by Timbri Mathill. Mathill to Taylor, and Riverton sets up their offense. Skip pass here for Vosica. Vosica, another good skip pass to Taylor. She tries a 3. That doesn't draw anything, goes out of bounds. Sarah Munn's going to come get Aaron, you heard on the crowd mic. Newton will come out. We'll also see Kinley Ruby coming on. And Parker will take a seat. Bronx basketball closing in on 3 minutes remaining here. Sheridan looks poised to go to 2-0 in the young season. Riverton Couple opportunities tomorrow. There's a corner three for Ruby. Knock it in. Gordon holds at the top, give back to Taylor. Lexi, good pass underneath. Turnaround two for Carson is good. Carson Vosika with her second consecutive double-digit game now. She's got 5 field goals for 10 points. She had 16 against Laramie yesterday. Ball knocked away by Mathil, but kept alive nicely by Mowry. Mowry controls the dribble. Riverton digs back into their zone. Bounce pass through traffic to Kinley Ruby, and then it's stolen away from her by Tyra. Tyra ahead of the pack. Give it to Mathil. Tatum at the top of the key now gets grabbed and fouled by Kinley Ruby. Third team foul from Sheridan. Be ball out of bounds. Just the first personal on Kinley. Vosika, right side, maintains the dribble, lobs it to Taylor. It's slapped out of bounds by Sheridan. Lob for Tyra, volleyball player with a little set to her teammate, and a Sheridan player goes down in a heap. Reimers gets helped off the floor, grabbed her head, but she looks like she's okay after a hard shot. Macy Freed is going to come on as Ruby checks out. 48-22, the Sheridan advantage. Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Ball knocked away by Vosika at midcourt. She'll lob it up ahead to Mathil. Timbry gathers right side block. Got it. First bucket for Timbry Mathil. Lagaki square up for three the other direction. That's offline. No good. Tough rebound for Gordon, and she's fouled. Hold on Hannah Mowry, her third, team foul number 4 with 92 seconds to go in this game. Taryn Weber, Kimber Mathil going to come on, and Sheridan is going to send a couple more players off the bench. Madsen Phillips is on, and Dylan Kuhn comes on too, a couple of sophomores. Ligaki says sorry about my shot selection there when she tried the three, and Coach Wagner says, I'm fine with it, no problem. Leesburg runs into a double team at midcourt. Now ball comes away to Weber. It's knocked on the floor. Loose ball scooped up by Madsen Phillips. Here comes the Bronx. Couple of sophomores out there, back and forth with it. Now to Kinley Ruby. The junior tries a three, and that will rattle home. Ruby's second three-pointer of the game. She's got 9, and the Sheridan advantage continues to grow. 51-24. We are just inside of a minute remaining in this one. Weber holds at the top of the key. Has Phillips on her defensively. Now to Leesburg, right corner three. That's no good. Scramble, rebound out of bounds. Off of Riverton last. Oh, Taylin, good to see her back out there after she got shaken up earlier this quarter. She started the third quarter with 4 fouls, and she still has never got that 5th foul, which is good news that she's been able to stay out there. Just 37 seconds remaining now. Dylan Kuhn's pass is intercepted by Leesburg. Give it to Timbry, right back to Taylin. Taylin stop at the free throw line, pivots around, looks for Weber. Taryn past a defender, layup no good, gets her own rebound and is fouled on the putback attempt. Weber 2 for 2 at the line. I'm not going to tell you one was thanks to a lane violation, but it was. First free throw is no good from Weber. Second one, front of the rim, also no good. Sheridan's got the rebound, and the Broncs are going to move to 2-0, while Riverton will drop to 0-2. First, Riverton will get the ball back with 11 seconds on an out-of-bounds pass. Leesburg slow walk up the floor. Last possession, probably Leesburg stop at the free throw line, no good. Rebound tipped around, followed by Vosika is no good. And that will be the final. Sheridan 51, Riverton 24. A quick Bailey Tire Pros postgame show coming up, and then we'll move on to boys basketball. The second half of our doubleheader coming at you here in just a few moments. Again, Sheridan 51, Riverton 24. You've been listening to the Lady Wolverines on your home for RHS Sports. 105.1 Jack FM, streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmvs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Looking for a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
To recap today's game, this is the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show.
Riverton ladies fall to 0-2 after a hard-fought performance there. Sheridan coming away the victors. Number one team improves to 2-0 on the season. Lady Wolverine head coach Mike Bosner joining us now. And Coach, I thought good first 8 minutes. Tough to recover from that second quarter lull, though. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, you know, I come into this game telling the girls, look, defensively, we got to get after it. And I thought we did a heck of a job. This new defense that I put in, they're running the heck out of it. It was an 8-point game all the way through until just there before half. But it's scoring the basketball, right? I mean, it's going to be our nemesis all year, and we got to continue to fight. I can't tell you how many shots we shoot in a day. Doing what we can, right? They went to the free. It's sad for me because they went to the free throw line. I think 23 times. We went 4. And when you're shooting 85-90% like they did from the free throw line, that's massive.
That it's a good team. Is there anything you can point to with Sheridan and say, look at this example of how they're doing things and try to implement it to your girls?
Well, I think to be honest with you, I thought they freaked out a little bit off that 1-3-1. They didn't know what to do. They kept turning the ball over, making bad passes. Sheridan didn't know what to do, right? I don't know a team like that. They're just big. They got a lot of basketball players, right? I've got a lot of soccer players. I'm trying to make basketball players, and I don't know. It comes down to just basketball talent, right? And I thought we got plenty of looks. We just had a hard time putting it in the hole.
Yeah, Taylin gets in foul trouble, goes down a couple of times. I guess, first of all, is she doing okay? And it's tough to have her on the bench for quite a bit of the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you only have one point guard, you have 2 backups, but they're young girls that don't have a lot of experience at the varsity level, and they go in and it's hard because they got big players coming after them, and they don't know how to handle that pressure very well. And so when Tay goes down, then where do we go, right? And so we try to put the ball in Lexi's hands and a little bit in Vosika's hands, trying to help out in that area, and it makes it tough.
Yeah. Early game tomorrow for a long day. You get a couple of games. How do you approach the next few hours? How do you get these kids up that early and ready to go?
Girls don't get up that early, right? You know what? It's basketball. It's tournament play. You man up. You do what you got to do. We will be here 45 minutes before the game. We will warm up, and we will come ready to play, period.
All right. Yeah. We're looking forward to it, and we'll be here to chat with you again, but appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for your time, Coach.
You betcha. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Mike Bosner, head coach of these Riverton ladies. Again, they fall to Sheridan 51-24 here. This is a real quick Big League Tire Pros post-game shows. We've got boys basketball straight ahead. Quick scoring recap, and then we'll get out of here. Sheridan, led by Mesa Hand. She was fantastic with 24 points. 9 points for Kinley Ruby, 6 points for Ruby Reimers, 7 points for Maggie Brogdon. Cameron Wagner with a couple of free throws. Aaron Newton also had 2 points, and Avery Lagaki also had 2 free throws. For Riverton, they were led again today by Carson Vosika. Back-to-back games in double digits for the Riverton sophomore. She scores 5 buckets for 10 points. Taylor Leesburg, as we mentioned, spent a lot of time on the bench, foul trouble, and some kind of injury. She finishes with 5. Tatum Tyra with 4. And then you got Timbri Mathil with 2 and Aspen Gordon with 1. I missed Taryn Weber. She had 2 free throws, 2 points for Taryn, the Riverton sophomore. Once again, the final score, Sheridan 51, Riverton 24. We're going to reset the scene here in 60 seconds. Get you ready for boys basketball on 105.1 Jack FM and County10.com.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoors.
Watch the Wolverines on the County 10 YouTube page.
And a very good Friday afternoon to you. Welcome to the Ford Wyoming Center. We're set for game number 2 of our doubleheader of basketball, and the second number 1 team in the state we'll get to see here in the early going with the Sheridan boys ready to take on the Riverton Wolverines. I'm Jerrad Anderson alongside Jason Peterson, our camera operator extraordinaire. Riverton 0-1 coming into this. They lost to Laramie yesterday 56-53 in a tough contest. Sheridan beat number 3 3A Douglas handily yesterday 65-45. They will conclude this Casper Classic by taking on Arvada West tomorrow at the YO Sports Ranch. Riverton again plays both Lovell and Worland tomorrow. Yesterday, Riverton was led by Garrett Jackson with 21 points. Eric Smith, all of his points came in the second half with 13, and Bo Anderson with 8. Garrett had a great game offensively. Eric had a great second half, but I think you need more contributors if Riverton wants to hang with number 1 Sheridan. Jeff Martini is in his 10th season with the Sheridan Broncs. This team finished 3rd last year. They were 2nd in 2018, and under Martini's decade of basketball service, he's been in 3rd place 3 times with these Broncs. Never a championship, but always right there on the doorstep. He's hoping this is the year. Bo Sheets is in his 9th season now. Coach Sheets has qualified for the state tournament 5 out of his 8 years. Last year, only 6 wins for the Wolverines, so did not qualify, and he's hoping to improve on that record from last season. Again, Riverton 0-1 in the young season. Sheridan 1-0. Let's see if we can listen in here and get your starting lineups. Always kind of cool when we get these lineups here in the big stage at the Ford Wyoming Center. They'll introduce the Sheridan Broncs first. Again, under Coach Martini, they come out like this. Number 2 is Tanner Hamrick. Hamrick is a senior. Braden Brutlag is number 3. Brutlag is a junior. Number 14 is Beck Haswell. Haswell is a senior, and he wears number 14. We'll talk more about his football future. Moving on to play at University of Wyoming. Nate Miner is number 24. Miner is a senior, and there is one I am missing. That's number 11, Johnny Spielman. There, I finally found him. Johnny Spielman, a junior, wearing number 11. For the Wolverines, they come out like this under Coach Sheets. Number 1 is Eric Smith. Smith, a senior. Number 2 was Clay Sheets. Sheets, a senior. Number 3, Garrett Jackson, yesterday's leading scorer. He's a senior. Number 4 is Gage Treber, a senior. And your all-senior starting lineup rounded out by number 20, Bo Anderson. Riverton in their all-white unis, trimmed in cardinal red numbers, and red Riverton written across the front of their jersey. Sheridan in their all-blue uniforms, trimmed in yellow. Sheridan written in yellow font across the front of their jerseys. Anderson in the jump center circle goes opposite Johnny Spielman. Spielman wins, and it's Broncs basketball first here as we get going. 7 minutes behind schedule at the Ford Wyoming Center. 7 minutes in tournament play is nothing, though, so not bad at all. Riverton digging into a man-to-man defensive pressure as Sheridan passes around the perimeter. 3 lifted by Miner from the top. That's no good. Front of the rim, and Clay Sheets is there to track things down. Smith will work it up the floor. Now Treber circles around up top. Right side outside to Anderson. Anderson back to Smith. Backdoor cut. Left-hand layup. Good. Nice cut from Eric Smith, and good to see Eric getting in the offensive act here early in this one. 2-0. Wolverines. Spielman holds at the top. Now Beck Haswell, future Wyoming Cowboy. Entry pass to the paint comes right to Garrett Jackson. Riverton looking to push in transition. Eric at the top, hands off to Clay Sheets. Sheets to a cutting Treber. Dribble inside of the free throw line. Now Smith in the corner. 3, that's no good. Spielman's there to clear the glass. Pushing the other direction, Brutlag goes up top to Miner. Nate Miner's second 3 attempt is good. He's shooting 50% from the outside here in the early going and has the Bronx first points.
Hey, you gotta jump the ball, jump the ball, jump the ball. He goes high post, jump the ball. Go, here we go, here we go.
Here's Coach Martini directly in front of us as Bo Anderson attacks the basket. Can't get it to go, but he's bodied up and fouled. Fouls on blue 2, the official says. Tanner Hamrick's first personal. Thought Bo had a really nice game yesterday. Finished with 8 points. First free throw is good, and we're tied at threes. Peyton Larson and Trenton Weber, first 2 subs of the game, in for RHS. River Whiteplume comes in as well. First 3 subs. Anderson converts both free throws. Riverton takes the lead right back. Second lead change here in the first 2 minutes. 4-3 RHS on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Spielman, pump fake. Now we'll head down the lane. Stop and dish it out to Haswell. Haswell underneath to Brutlag, and he's fouled on the way up, so it'll be Braden's turn to shoot free throws and try to give the Bronx the advantage back. 5:45 remaining first quarter. 4-3 Riverton. Bronx at the line to shoot 2 times. Brutlag's first is good. Crowd goes silent here at the Ford Wyoming Center. Second one no good, but a big rebound by Haswell to keep it alive for the Bronx. He'll zip it out to Minor. Left side 3 is no good. Kept alive again. Third chance here for Sheridan, and Beck Haswell has 2 off the glass, up and in. Knocked out of bounds in backcourt. Stays Riverton ball. Beck Haswell, defensive end for Sheridan State Championship football team. Signed to play at the University of Wyoming next season. Peyton Larson pounded all the way up. He'll dribble right to that corner. That's tough for guys with the basketball to get away from, and he throws it away to Beck Haswell. Haswell to Spielman. Spielman, right side baseline drive, dishes off underneath. Floater in the lane is no good. Spielman gathers in another Sheridan offensive rebound, and he's fouled. Lots of work on the offensive glass here early on from Sheridan, and that's something Coach Sheets is going to hope to correct here real soon. Can't give up too many second chances like that against a team as good as Sheridan. Spielman's first is good. Tanner Hamrick returns after a quick rest, and Breck Reed out there for the first time. Second free throw also good, and Sheridan's got Riverton doubled up here early on, 8-4. Clay Sheets runs into a trap, really aggressive pressure from Sheridan at midcourt, and Coach Sheets wants a quick timeout to try to make an adjustment. Just 8:30. 4:59 to go first quarter. It's Sheridan 8, Riverton 4. Wolverines looking for their first win on the early season. Lost to Laramie 56-53 yesterday. Bronx took care of a good 3A opponent yesterday, Douglas, here at the Casper Classic. Welcome our YouTube audience. Feel free to use that chat box on the right side. We'll try to get to some more shout-outs throughout the game here, and let us know where you're watching from. If you're watching at work, let us know where you've got it on in the office. Unless you don't want to get caught, then don't do that. Is that a clipboard? What was that? That was a loud noise. Is that an angry coach? Riverton going to throw this basketball away again, taken away by Breck Reed. The distance, lay up and in. And Sheridan's got their largest lead so far. Garrett Jackson has returned to the Riverton lineup. Jackson, dribble drive, knocked away from him, but Weber is there to keep it alive. Weber is going to pull up from the right side. That's no good off the side of the backboard. Rebound gathered in by Riley Friday. First touch of the game for Riley. Reed, right hand dribbles it to the top of the key. Spielman comes off of a cut, now gathers it in. Lots of motion from this Sheridan offense. Everybody squares to the basket as soon as they get it. Minor will dish off out of Friday. Right back to a cutting Minor through the lane. Off balance shot, no good. Good defense by the Wolverines down low. And a foul on the rebound is called on Nate Minor.
He drug him down. Yes, he did. Everybody else in the gym saw it. He's so emotional. Every time.
10-4, Bronx on top of the Wolverines. 3:50 remaining first quarter here on Jack FM and County10.com. Eric Smith hounded and fouled in backcourt. Long way away from the hoop. Breck Reed picks up his first. Third team foul on the Bronx. Eric will jog it up the floor. Now give it to Gage Treber to Weber. Open left corner three. Good. Trenton Weber with the first three-pointer of the game for the Wolverines, and they cut that deficit down to three. Minor's got sheets on him defensively. Right-hand dribble. Riverton has slipped into a 2-3 zone, by the way, after starting man-to-man. Friday. That may have been the 30-second timeout adjustment. Hamrick now to Spielman. Sheridan surveying this Riverton look. Hamrick left side outside to Breck Reed. Reed tried to feed the interior. Punched out of there by Weber.
Get there. Nate.
Bounce pass to Minor. Minor had a clean look at it. Couldn't get it to go, though. Left it short. Clay Sheets, as fast as anybody, races all the way down the floor. Leaves his shot short, and it's Riverton basketball kept alive off of the fingertips of Riley Friday, who touched it last. Weber is going to come out. Bo Anderson back on for Riverton High. And Braden Brutlag back out there for the Bronx. Gage Treber takes a long look. Now will lob it way up top to Anderson. Good adjustment from Bo to come get the basketball. Bo, left-hand dribble, past a defender, but not past a second, as Colton Patterson gets a hand on it and swats it away. Riverton trailing by 3. Bronx with the basketball now. 2.5 to go first quarter. Right past one defender. Good body control. Breck Reed has his second bucket of the game. Help side defense slid over there as Reed blew past the defender, and he hung in the air, floated away from him, got a pretty shot off. Knocked out of bounds by Riley Friday. Riverton basketball under their own bucket. Gage Treber to trigger it in. First try is swatted right back at him by Spielman. Gage gets it again. Looking for Smith. Eric almost didn't see it coming, but reacts quickly. Smith, right-hand dribble, now between the legs, crosses over, goes down the lane, lose the handle. Just lost it with the left hand, and a dunk the other way, breakaway. Colton Patterson's first points with an exclamation point, two-hand jam. Jackson goes to Sheets in the corner. Sheets splits two defenders, pull up for a mid-range two and drain it. Clay Sheets with the Wolverine points. 14-9 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. End-to-end action. nearly knocked out of bounds. Loose ball pinballs around a few times. Now a pile up of 3 guys will result in a jump ball. Arrow, says Riverton. Couple of new Broncs checking in for the first time. Alex Osborne, senior. And Beck Haswell's back out there. He started the game. Pass thrown away. Brutlag is there to take it away. Eric Smith hits the deck the other direction. Now a block by Treber. We go end to end, no points. Almost crashing into us was Breck Reed, who steals it right back. Now a big collision and a blocking foul on Clay Sheets. Sheets was hoping to get a player control foul, but looked at 100 miles an hour from down here like he did indeed twist at the last second. Spielman comes in, hobbling out Braden Brutlag. Nursing, looks like a left ankle. 1:09 remaining first quarter. Spielman's wide open right corner. 3 is good off of the inbound. Johnny Spielman with 5 first quarter points. Smith crosses the time stripe, runs into a double team, looking for some help. He'll scoop a pass to Weber. Trenton goes right side to Jackson. Garrett holds. 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Now Jackson attacks and gives it to Sheets. Sheets around the perimeter to White Plume. River tries a 3. That's no good. Doesn't draw anything too strong. Haswell's got the board. Reed. And a foul away. Nope, 3-second violation down low. 3 seconds called, and that rather quick, too, on that possession. It was definitely more than 3 seconds, but Sheridan not a lot of time to dig in offensively there. 30 seconds remaining first quarter. Riverton trailing by 8. It's been an impressive first 8 minutes here from the Sheridan squad. Jackson just inside the three-point line, pull up for 2. That's no good. Spielman's got the rebound, and he's going to hustle it into the Sheridan front court. Hamrick to Spielman. Spielman put it on the floor once off balance. 3 in and out, stays out. Rebound put up by Hamrick, and he's fouled across the right arm. Martini and Spielman, Coach Martini and Johnny Spielman share a laugh after what was really an off-balance 3. Just 3.6 remaining in the first quarter as Hamrick's got 2 free throws. First for Tanner is good, his first point. And he's got an opportunity to make this a 10-point game early. Lets it fly, and it's good. Sheets to Smith. Smith, half-quarter court, buzzer beater attempt, no good. Clangs off the backboard, and after 1, it's Sheridan Broncs 19, Riverton Wolverines 9. We're back in a minute with more RHS basketball on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video on the County 10 YouTube channel.
To Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Read all about the Fremont County Sports Weekend at county10.com.
Welcome me back to the Casper Classic. We're at the Ford Wyoming Center, day 2 of the high school basketball season. I'm Jerrad Anderson alongside Jason Peterson. Riverton trailing Sheridan's boys 19-9 at the end of one. If you missed it, the Sheridan ladies knocked off Riverton 51-24 a few moments ago. Lob for Spielman right out of the break there, and he is fouled on the way to the basket. So Johnny Spielman going to go to the line. He's already shot a couple of free throws, is 2 for 2. 10-point Bronc advantage here early on. And Spielman looking for more. First one is good. He leads all scorers. Riverton has 4 different offensive contributors. Trenton Weber hit a 3. Eric Smith and Clay Sheets both have 2. Bo Anderson also has 2, but those came from the free throw line. Spielman's second one is front rim, no good. Long hustle in the corner, rebound by Peyton Larson. He'll outlet to Smith, and Eric will jog it up the floor. Riverton sets up their offense here as Garrett Jackson double-teamed left side corner. Now Eric Smith's got it. Overwhelming defense here all the way through so far from Sheridan. You see Riverton just sort of deer in headlights, actual looks in their faces as Sheridan will strip the basketball and take it away. And now a big pile up on the other end, but a traveling call first for Alex Osborne. Intense defense, double teams all over the floor. They trapped Riverton a couple of times early on right near the midcourt line and have relinquished on that pressure, now just trapping in the Riverton half court. 3 by Sheets is no good. Quickly launched, long rebound, squirts away to Eric Smith though, so Riverton will get a second look at it. Jackson holds at the top, try to find Sheets at the free throw line, but Minor's there to take it away. Minor 1-on-3 tries to take it, and it's blocked out of his hands. Comes away to Smith. Eric, end to end we go. Jason's got the camera going back and forth as we hustle up and down the floor. Weber in the corner. That's Jackson. Garrett Jackson, long 2, good. His first bucket of the game. Garrett was the leading scorer yesterday, and that's his first points here this Friday afternoon. Entry pass to the paint is tipped. Bodies hit the floor, still loose. Larson finally grabs it. Now Larson to Sheets. Clay, stop, right corner, long 2. That's no good. Rebound tipped off of the fingertips of Hamrick about 3 or 4 times, and luckily his teammate was there to grab it for him. Tanner holds at the top of the key. Now underneath to Minor. Minor turnaround was wide open. Can't hit the layup, but Beck Haswell's there to follow. Beck has 4 points. And the Bronc lead now 11 again, 22-11 with 5:45 remaining in the second quarter. Day 2 action from the Ford Wyoming Center. Riverton taking on the number 1 rated Sheridan Broncs. Weber's at the top of the key. Left side outside he goes to Jackson. Jackson on the floor one time. Now Sheets, head fake, stop for a mid-range 2. That's no good. Haswell's there to clear it away for the Broncs, and Sheridan pushes the tempo up the floor. Falling down was Hamrick, and a foul called as he slides. I'm going to say that's on Haswell.
You're right. You can dive for the ball, but if you take something on the play around.
You almost heard the explanation right there. I know I'm the Wolverine broadcaster, but Beck Haswell just looked like he slid to the floor there. Coach Martini still got his hands in the air. I'm going to try to mic the officials up when they're over here. It might be a bad idea. Eric Smith underneath, pump fake, put it up and in. Good spot, Eric Smith. 4 points for the senior. Reed, go right past one defender, hang in the air. Gage Treber got a piece of the ball, but more of Reed's arm, and Gage picks up his first foul. See Braden Brutlag coming back on after the free throw. First one front rim, no good. Braden coming back out after looked like he rolled an ankle just a minute ago, and he will replace Tanner Hamrick, who gets a breather. Second free throw launched and hit by Reed. 10-point game again. Breck now with 5 points. 4:45 remaining second quarter. It's Sheridan 23, Riverton 13. Anderson back to the basket at the top. Hauls it in, goes to White Plume, right side behind the arc. River runs to the elbow. It's poked out of his hands and taken away. Another forced turnover by this Bronc defense. They throw it down the floor, though, and it's too far ahead of Brutlag, out of bounds. Moderate full court pressure on as Anderson works it up the floor against Brutlag the entire way. Bo finally breaks the midcourt center stripe. Will continue to dribble, switches hands. Now give it to Weber. Weber, tough shot, well defended. Can't hit, but gets his own rebound. Fights amongst the trees down low to keep it alive, and it's out of bounds off of Weber last.
Hey, gold.
Lob intended for Colton Patterson. He's already got a dunk and looked like an alley-oop attempt. Goes off of his fingertips, no good. Eric Smith quickly the other way. 3, that's no good. Rebound tracked down by Reed. Reed hangs in the lane. Shot no good. Front rim. Second chance for the Bronx. Punched around. Brutlag gathers it in, and he is going to draw a foul. Clay Sheets called for his second. Team number 3, but in the act of shooting, so Braden with a chance at the line. Brutlag is 1 for 2 at the free throw stripe. First one this time is good. And now he's got a chance to give Sheridan their largest lead of the game. Gage Treber is going to come to the check-in table if the free throw is good. He'll come in. And it is good. 25-13, Bronx on top. Treber is going to get River White Plume. Pressure is back on from the Bronx the entire way. Man-to-man full court press. Smith crosses the time stripe, switches hands. Brutlag, sticky defense all over the place. Treber hands the ball, falls to the floor, is able to get it to Smith, but then Smith loses the handle. Throw it away right back to Garrett Jackson, though, and Riverton maintains possession again. Jackson down the lane, beats a defender, is blocked from behind, though, by Riley Friday, and the Bronx hang on to it. Minor at the top, left side, outside we go to Brutlag. Feed the paint underneath, turn around Friday, and a foul before he can shoot. That's on Gage Treber, his second. See Haswell and Spielman return to the Bronx lineup. Reed under into the left of the hoop. Get it into Haswell, and Haswell hands off to Brutlag in the paint. Floater, no good. Rebound by Jackson to Treber. Treber spot up for a quick 3, no good. Rebound hauled down by Spielman. Spielman runs into a double team in backcourt and then travels with it. Good defensive pressure, Eric Smith. .231 remaining second quarter. Eric Smith to trigger it in right in front of us. Nope, it's going to be Gage Treber who comes and gets it. So you get the close-up there. Smith holds in the midcourt center area now. He's got brute leg on him defensively. Ball knocked away by Haswell. Haswell almost takes me out. He's a defensive end going to play D1 football. I do not want Beck Haswell taking me out at all. Knocked out of bounds out of Eric's hands. So Riverton going to send this in a third time right in front of us. They'll go in backcourt to Sheets. Clay worked on by Hamrick defensively. Number 2 versus number 2 on the matchup. Anderson past the defender to Treber. Open 3. No, that's too strong, and Haswell's got the board. Beck bobbles the basketball down the floor, still going 100 miles an hour. Underneath, dishes off to a teammate. Nice job by Brutleg handling the pass. That's his first field goal. He's got 5 points along with those 3 free throws. Anderson gives it to Treber. Treber is pushed and fouled. Coach Martini didn't like it. Spielman picking up the foul there. That's his first. And we will say that was on the floor. Second team foul.
So it should be 5. Bonus. You got 4 team fouls for Sheridan? Oh, never mind.
Officials looking at the wrong team foul total. We will resume now. Treber takes a long look, lobs a dangerous 50-50 ball up. Wow, pinball around. Gage Treber somehow gathers it back in at midcourt. I think that hit every player on the court just about, and a foul called on Hamrick. Ball out of bounds. Treber slaps it to send everybody in motion. Bounce pass intended for Anderson is swatted out of there by Johnny Spielman. Officials get together and say, yeah, that's Riverton ball. It's a 14-point Bronc advantage. They led by 10 after 1:37 to go. Treber looking again, and will try to bounce pass it to Bo Anderson. It's intercepted by Spielman, and then he is tackled by Bo. That's the 5th Wolverine team foul, so we'll walk about 80 feet the other way. And Johnny Spielman, 3 of 4 at the line so far, make it 4 of 5. Hamrick comes out. Reed returns. Second free throw is good. Bronx slowly extending their lead here. Number 1 team in Class 4A basketball in the WYO Preps rankings. Preseason polls don't mean much, but you can see why voters think the Bronx are going to be good. Here's Larson. Dribble drive into the paint. Now give it to Sheets at the top. Sheets with a head fake. Put it on the floor one time. Give it to Smith. Smith stopped just in the paint and drain it. Pretty shot from Eric Smith. He leads the Wolverines with 6. Spielman quickly the other way. Blows past a defender, but not past River. White Plume who blocks it. Tough block from River. Here comes Riverton in transition. Under a minute to go first half. Treber's got it at the top. Gage back to the basket looking for Smith. Now he'll find Sheets instead. Left side back to Treber. Hand in his face. 3 good. First points of the game for Gage Treber. Had Beck Haswell's mitt right in his face too and still knocked it down. Cuts the deficit to 11, and Riverton's looking for more. On the floor after it is Larson. Larson's got it to Treber. Treber stop top of the key. 3 good again. No hesitation from Gage Treber. Back-to-back trips, back-to-back threes. Single digits for the first time since late first quarter, 29-21 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Riverton commits a foul on the floor with 10 seconds to go and more shots for the Broncs. Missed who that last foul was on. I know we're shooting though. Reed at the line. First one is good. Thanks to our YouTube audience being with us, watching along here midday Friday basketball. Hope you're having a great weekend wherever you're watching from. Say hello to everybody back in Riverton. As Breck's second free throw is also good. Knocked out of bounds. Now there's 8.5 left in the first half. Smith, throw it in from three-quarter court away. Now they're going to send River Whiteplume to toss it in. Whiteplume takes a while, now gets it to Sheets. Clay's got a lot of room to run. He's going to take it all the way down the floor and get called for an offensive foul. Tried to go coast to coast. And he knocks over Breck Reed. That is the third personal on Clay. Player control, no free throws. Sheridan with the heave just beyond half court, and that's off the backboard, no good. So the Broncs will take a 10-point advantage into the locker room. At halftime, number 1 Sheridan 31, Riverton 21. Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by YDOT is on the way here in just a couple of minutes. Hope you'll join us for it. We'll recap first half numbers and get you ready for the next 16 minutes of basketball right here on your home for the Wolverines. 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video this afternoon can be found on County 10's YouTube channel.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Introducing WyoGlass, your local glass experts. From windows to showers, we've got you covered. We're proud to be a part of the Lander community and a local sports sponsor. We're dedicated to serving all of Fremont County, so you can trust us with your residential and commercial windows and doors, auto glass, shower doors, and garage doors. For quality service and local support, choose WyoGlass. Visit us at wyoglassoflander.com or on Main Street in Lander today.
Wyoming Catholic College is a unique institution that offers an immersion in the Western tradition, the beauty and challenges of the wilderness, and the treasures of the Catholic spiritual heritage. Our mission is to provide a unique educational experience that nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. We are proud of our alumni success stories and the learning opportunities we offer through our academic outreach programs. Come and explore our campus in Lander, Wyoming.
From the sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community, Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Halftime coverage is made possible by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time.
Welcome you back inside the Ford Wyoming Center. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming Halftime Show, proudly presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time. We drive a lot in Wyoming, that's no secret, and seatbelts save lives, so buckle up every time. Sheridan leads Riverton 31-21 here at the intermission. Let's take a look at individual first half scoring numbers. We'll start with the Bronx. They are led by Johnny Spielman, who finishes the first half with 8 points. Breck Reed with 7. 5 points for Braden Brutlag. Then we go 4 points for Beck Haswell. Nate Miner finished with 3. 2 points for Tanner Hamrick. 2 points for Colton Patterson. That was an impressive two-handed dunk, those 2 points. Riverton led by Eric Smith. He has 6 points. Gage Treber also has 6 points. He had back-to-back three-pointers there. So Eric and Gage both with 6. 3 points for Trenton Weber, and then a bunch of guys with 2. Bo Anderson, Clay Sheets, and Garrett Jackson all with 2 points. And I think that rounds out the first half scoring for you again here on the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming Halftime Show. If you missed it earlier, Riverton ladies fell to number 1 Sheridan 51-24. Was a really solid first quarter. Riverton trailed 10-9 at the end of one, and it looked like that things might be interesting, at least in the first 8 minutes. But in that second quarter, Sheridan went on a 16-2 run, outscoring Riverton 16-2 in the second stanza. So Riverton never recovered after that, and it was pretty lopsided beyond the first quarter of that contest. In this one here in the boys game, it was 19-9 at the end of one, 31-21 at halftime. So it's been a 10-point lead at the end of both periods for the Sheridan Bronx. A lot of other things going on across Riverton High School. Boys swimmers are off to a duel at the Bruce Gresley Aquatic Center in Lander today. That starts here in just a little bit to kick off the swimming season. Riverton swimmers will go to the Cody Pentathlon tomorrow. Cody is hosting so many things this weekend. Cody and Powell both. Park County is going to be just swarming with people. They're both hosting big wrestling tournaments. The girls are in Cody, the boys are in Powell. There's a big youth basketball tournament up there, and they're hosting a big swim meet. Let's see here. Riverton will be home in the pool on Friday the 19th against Worland and Powell in a triangular, and then they'll host the Riverton Invite on Saturday with Cody, Powell, Worland, and Lander participating in that. Meanwhile, Coach Tillman and the wrestlers are off to that Powell Invitational today and tomorrow. Next week, they're in Worland for the Battle of the Bighorns. Speech and Debate is at Worland this weekend. They're participating at that event on Friday and Saturday. And that's a look at your Wolverine weekend. Lots going on, lots of kids all over the place here in December as we roll into winter sports season. Backing up to a fall note, want to congratulate Riverton High School football coach Mark Lenhart, named Coach of the Year in Class 3A by the Wyoming Coaches Association. And I'm sure you heard, but he has been selected to coach the Shrine Bowl. He'll be in charge of the North Squad next June right here in Casper. That is always a fun event, the All-Star Game. And he'll go against Brent Walk, chosen as the South's coach from Mountain View High School. Moving on to some other basketball notes here, some other Fremont County teams. Wyoming Indian gets their season going, both the boys and girls, today. They will be at the Herder Coal Miner Classic in both Glen Rock and Wright today and tomorrow. Du Bois basketball tips off from encampment here in just a bit. They're at the Carbon County Invitational today and tomorrow. Wind River is at the Bridger Valley Classic, and so is Shoshone. They're in Lyman and Mountain View. I did get the St. Stephen's schedule recently. They don't have a game scheduled at the varsity level until January, so I'll try to stay up to date if that changes, but does not look like the Eagles have anything scheduled here, at least yet in December. At the half here, it is Sheridan 31, Riverton 21. This is the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show presented by YDOT. We will talk second half and get started here in just a couple of minutes on your home for the Wolverines. Streaming video this afternoon can be watched on County 10's YouTube channel. Radio coverage, as always, on 105.1 Jack FM.
Sidelines to the spotlight, from the classroom to the community. Fremont County's greatest accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. When our athletes take the field, when students excel, and when our community comes together, those are the moments that define us. For over 25 years, we've been more than just your internet and phone provider. We're your neighbors, celebrating each victory alongside you. Wyoming.com, proud to support our schools, our athletes, and our future. Visit Wyoming.com today.
Fremont Motor Companies, Wyoming isn't just where we operate, it's where we belong. For over 85 years, we've stood alongside our community through life's big moments, from turning the key to turning the page in every journey that follows. Here, customers become neighbors, and neighbors become family. Visit us today at Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton or online at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com. We are Wyoming. Together, let's drive.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoors.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more. Haskell Furniture and Flooring. Best prices, better service.
Proud supporters of the Riverton High School Marching Band. We are County10.com.
Thanks again to the Wyoming Department of Transportation making our halftime coverage possible with the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Riverton trailing number 1 Sheridan by 10 at the half, 31-21. It's Big Red basketball here as we are underway with the third quarter. I'm Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson to my right here, courtside at the Ford Wyoming Center. Traveling violation on Riverton will send the basketball back to Sheridan on the turnover 9 seconds into the quarter. Eric Smith and Gage Treber both with 6 to lead Riverton. Johnny Spielman has 8 to lead the Bronc attack. Looks like same starters for both teams. Pass intended for Nate Miner is knocked out of bounds off of a Riverton hand last. It'll stay Bronx basketball. Again, Coach Martini's done a wonderful job with the Sheridan program in the last 10 seasons. He's in his 10th year now and has finished in 3rd place at state 3 times, runner-up once, still looking for their first championship, and he's hoping this is the year. Left-hand floater in the paint by Brutlag is up and good. He's got 7, and he gives the Bronx a 12-point cushion. Anderson Holds at the top. He's got Spielman on him defensively to a cutting Eric Smith. Off balance layup, no good. Was drifting to his right, left shoulder to the hoop, and he couldn't convert. Haswell in transition, lays it in the paints. The high arcing shot, no good. Anderson clears it for Riverton. We have had no issue getting up and down the floor here. A lot of tempo, but not a lot of points. Cutting Garrett Jackson soars to the rim, lay it up and in. Garrett with his first bucket of the half there and his second bucket overall. As well, right side outside to Miner. Now Beck holds at the top. He gets Eric off his feet, gets past him. Now give it to Hamrick. Left corner three, that's no good. Offensive rebound, Brutlag falling down is able to get it to a teammate. Underneath, Miner put it on the floor one time, gathers himself, and up and in, Nate Miner.
Let's go, talk to each other. Where's the ball?
5 points for Nate. Anderson runs the point guard position, and then a pass is wide of Gage Trebert out of bounds. Brutlag breaks the 10-second stripe. Now a lob for Spielman. He gathers, lifts it in there. The soft alley-oop. Didn't dunk it. Layup alley-oop, I guess, there. Three, Weber, good. Nope, that's Treber. Gage Treber with his third three-pointer of the game. Knocks it in there, and now he's got team-high honors on those 3 points for 9 overall. Gage feeling good about himself from the outside. It's encouraging to see. Spielman. Now across to Miner on a skip pass. Left-hand dribble. He'll dish off in the corner to Hamrick. Tanner splits the defenders. Now reloads to Haswell at the top. Haswell looking for a cutting Brutlag, but bounce pass was a little bit too hard. Goes out of bounds. Larson and Weber back on for the Wolverines. Man-to-man full court press. Nope, they're going to trap Larson, put 2 defenders on him. Clay Sheets going to come into the Wolverine backcourt and try to help things out. Clay and Eric. Eric will burn it across the timeline. Double team. Now he runs into a trap with 3 guys on him and is fouled. Brutlag picks up the personal. First foul on anybody here in the third quarter with 5:10 remaining. 37-26, Bronx advantage. Bounce pass inbound is stolen away immediately by Tanner Hamrick. The senior has got it. Races up the floor. Left side to Breck Reed, who's just checked back in. Reed has Jackson on him defensively. Now he'll send it all the way across the floor to Spielman. Spielman circles around with the pivot after he picks up the dribble. Dish off to Miner, who travels with it. Good defense by River White Plume. Full court press on again here by Coach Martini's squad. Smith runs into a trap and travels with it. Spielman and Reed combined for the solid defensive effort. Bronx march it forward as Hamrick holds the basketball above his head, finds Nate Miner wide open. Riverton just lost him defensively down low, and Miner's got 7. 13-point Sheridan lead on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Jackson's got it in the left corner. Garrett, right-hand dribble through the lane, put up a runner. That's no good. Fights for his own rebound. Second chance is good. The stick-to-itiveness paying off there for Garrett. He's got 6, and timeout on the floor is a full timeout with 4:05 remaining. Third quarter action is Sheridan 39, Riverton 28. Thanks to Wyoming.com, making Wolverine sports possible. They've got home and business internet options. They've got great phone service and more. Check it all out on their website, Wyoming.com. A local company from Riverton supporting Fremont County athletes. 8 a.m. our tip-off time tomorrow. We'll be on the air about 7:45 with the Porter's Tailgate Show to get you ready for Riverton and Lovell, and 4 basketball games tomorrow. Doubleheader against the Bulldogs, and then we're back in the evening around 5 o'clock to bring you Riverton and Worland back at the YO Sports Ranch, the new facility here in Casper. Larson, Jackson, Weber, White Plume, and Smith, the Wolverine 5. Minor, Reed, Hamrick, Haswell, and Spielman, the Bronc 5. Sounds like a boy band. 3 at the top, no good, but Haswell's right there under the bucket for the offensive putback. Sheridan has been great on the offensive glass all afternoon. Smith hounded in backcourt, get it to Jackson. Jackson, working against the double team, is pushed off the ball and fouled. Reed is the guilty party, his second personal, second team foul here this quarter. Pass in backcourt comes to Sheets. Sheets with Reed on him defensively. Goes left side to Weber. Weber splits a double team. Now back to Garrett. Jackson, left side to Treber. Treber goes down the lane. Floater is no good. Switched hands midair. Offensive rebound for Riverton this time. Trenton Weber back up and in there. His second field goal. First one was a 3. He's got 5 points. Left side, outside, Minor's got it. Minor tried to sweep the basketball and go baseline. Shut off by Jackson. Nice defense. Finds a teammate for 3. That's Hamrick, who pulled up for 3 from the right side. No good, but a big collision on the rebound attempt. Spielman gets knocked to the floor. White Plume and Weber help him up, and Weber is going to get the foul. Sheridan basketball under their hoop. Minor puts up a right-hand shot. That's no good. Another offensive rebound comes to Hamrick. Hamrick is blocked by White Plume, but they're going to get the foul. Foul on River is his first. And Breck goes to the line for the 5th time this afternoon. He's 3 of 4. Now he's 4 of 5. Eric Smith returns. Trenton Weber comes out. And both free throws converted. Bronc advantage again is 13. They've led pretty much most of the game by double digits since about just under 2 minutes remaining first quarter, if memory serves. Riverton cut it to single digits once. Intercepted pass by Minor. The distance, right-hand layup is good. Nate Minor, the individual effort, the steal, and put it up and in. And is that Eric Smith that's down behind the basket? It is Eric. Eric went all the way off of the playing surface. There is a step down once you get behind the basket, and Eric is hobbling off. I was screened. He went so far off the playing surface, he's going to hobble on that right leg. And Peyton Larson's going to come on with Eric coming out. He is able to limp off under his own pressure after a hard spill. Sheridan advantage is 15 with 2:15 remaining third quarter. White Plume crosses the timeline. He's got his pocket picked on the floor. Spielman able to get after it, and Coach Martini the assist with the timeout. Good heads up timeout there by the Sheridan coach. 2:10 remaining third quarter action, 45-30 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Day 2 of action from the Casper Classic. Yesterday, boys scores. Sheridan beat Douglas 65-45. Was Kelly Walsh over Werland 75-38. Jackson over Cody barely 50-47. That's a little bit of a head turner. I know that's interclass, but still a nice win for Jackson. Arvada West, Colorado beat Natrona County 64-47. Was Lovell over Kelly Walsh 56-48. That's Riverton's opponent tomorrow. Girls at 8, boys at 9:30 against Lovell from the Ford Wyoming Center. Minor at the top, 3 good. The onslaught continues. Nate Minor with some more points. And here's another steal. Minor lost the handle for a second. I don't know how that's a travel because he lost the basketball, but I guess he had enough of it and moved the feet without dribbling. The ball at one point hit Clay Sheets in the face. I think that might be what Minor's saying is, hey, I didn't even have it. Either way, it was sloppy, so we'll take the turnover. Largest lead of the game for the Bronx right now, 18 points. Sheets being hounded by Reed, and these Sheridan kids all play very aggressive, tremendous defense, and they're going to force a turnover here. Ball out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say that was deflected. So a Sheridan player got a hand on it before it went out. The official down low came and corrected the other official. Weber looking in the Riverton front court. Ball is punched all the way into the Sheridan front court, and hustling it down ahead of the pack, Tanner Hamrick, who easily lays it up and in to boost the Sheridan advantage to 20 points now, 50-30. Smith holds at the top, collision there, and Smith will fire up a long 3. That's no good. Anderson, offensive rebound, can't get it to drop, but he's fouled. To quote the official, faking being fouled warning on blue 2, Tanner Hamrick. So, not exactly a flop, but faking being fouled. Anderson's first free throw is good. Bo 3 of 3 at the line. And he remains perfect, 4-4. Spielman and Brutlag back on for Sheridan's attack. And Tanner Hamrick came out bleeding, gives his coach a high five, and then turns back to his coach, and he goes, I think it got blood on you. Osborne, right side outside. Now Spielman at the top. Send it around to Brutlag. He fires a 3. That's no good. Spielman put back up and in. Johnny Spielman in double digits. He's got 10. 37 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Garrett Jackson at the top will try a college range 3. It's good. Garrett Jackson from a long distance. He now has 9 points. Spielman, right-hand floater is no good. Knocked out of bounds off of Garrett, though. Stays with the Bronx. 16 seconds remaining in the third period. Way up top they go to Osborne. Alex holds at the top, 10 seconds remaining. Now Spielman, left side outside. Sheets on him defensively. Send it to teammate Riley Friday. The junior travels with it before he can go down the lane. 6 seconds left. Riverton from three-quarter court. See if they can get a shot off here. It's Anderson in backcourt. Teammates counting down. He'll fire up a tough three at the buzzer. No good. And after three, it is Sheridan 52, Riverton 35. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us on your home for Wolverine Sports, 105.1 Jack FM, and streaming video on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it's for a one-time use or event. That's why they offer tools and equipment rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Center, located at 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Hey, Fremont County, listen up! This is your game changer, Health Source of Riverton with Dr. Jonathan Fabian, the only certified chiropractic sports physician in the area. For a limited time, student athletes get a $10 new patient special. That includes a full initial evaluation, needed x-rays, and a doctor-prescribed pain relief session. Just mention this ad when you call. Stay in the game with expert care from Health Source of Riverton. Call 463-2770 and tell them you heard about the $10 student athlete special.
Hurtado. Buckle up on your way home tonight. Be safe and go Big Red.
Welcome you back into the Ford Wyoming Center. Final quarter of basketball today for the Wolverines as they trail Sheridan by quite a bit right now, 52-35, and it's going to be even more right out of the break. Riley Friday has got a layup in the paints, up and in. Nate Miner's got 12 to lead the Bronx. Johnny Spielman with 10. Meanwhile, Garrett Jackson and Gage Treber both have 9 for the Wolverines. Riverton sets up their offense for the first time here in quarter number 4. Clay Sheets has it at the top. Give it to Anderson. Open look 3 in the corner is no good. Long rebound off of Sheridan last. It's Riverton ball. Alex Osborne tried to go for the rebound. Did not get much of it. All right, Jess will get another opportunity here, trailing by 19. Lob intended for Anderson is poked away. Loose ball comes to Jackson, though. Jackson dribbles in, lay it up and in. Garrett Jackson, 2 more. He's the first Wolverine in double figures. Garrett led Riverton in scoring yesterday. Big effort from him. 21 against the Plainsmen in that 3-point loss. Long 2, pretty shot, good from the left side. Braden Brutlag joins the double-digit club with 11. And after we trade buckets, we're back at a 19-point game. Spielman will pick it off. Gage Treber trying to hustle from behind the play, gets enough of it to block it. Spielman gets it back, though. Dish off, easy layup for Friday, up and in after the steal. 90 seconds gone by here in the fourth quarter. Anderson holds it in backcourt. Spielman on him defensively. Bo breaks the stripe. Right side, Clay Sheets. Flat 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound up and no good from Garrett, but a foul. I think may have got this on the floor before that shot as Patterson charged with the personal, and it is ball out of bounds to the Wolverines. Wholesale substitutions. You may have heard Coach Martini say you're all going back in. Underneath, out of the inbounds play, it was Jackson tried a mid-range 2. That was no good, and Sheridan wants to push the other way. Spielman Baseline dribble drive is pushed off the ball and fouled. Jackson with the personal, his first team first here in the fourth quarter. 6:10 remaining in regulation. Trenton Weber, River White Plume back on for RHS. Reed will fire it to Hamrick. Hamrick, three, no good, but hanging in the air, put back. Breck Reed sticks it back up and in. Pretty rebound and just right place at the right time for Breck. Smith takes on a defender, draws contact, can't get it to go, but 2 free throws for Eric. Good to see Eric right back out there too after he left the playing surface. Unfortunately, that little step down there, I've seen that at games at state where kids don't anticipate it or are going so hard they get shoved off that and they twist ankles and some weird things happen there. The worst, there was a kid from Rollins as Eric misses that one that tore up his knee doing that, went down in a heap for a while. Eric hits the second one. Reed at the top, uses screen, finds Haswell, left side, outside, good pass from Breck underneath. Hamrick can't get the bunny layup to go, though, after the nice feed. Eric is going to lose it, and it's out of bounds off of Smith. Ran into a double team, and maybe some words exchanged back there with Hamrick and Reed. Tanner holds at the top, puts it on the floor 2 times. Now Haswell at the top. Haswell down the lane, loses the basketball off of his fingers, out of bounds. 5:19 to go in this one. Bronx up big, 60-38 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Peyton Larson also into that double team. Will give the basketball up to Eric and get it right back. Jump stop to the free throw line. Smith spots up for 3. Swish. Coach Sheets wants a timeout after the converted Eric Smith shot. It is a full timeout, so we're going to step aside here for a real quick one with him. With 4:59 to go, it is Sheridan 60, Riverton 41. Back after this on Jack FM and County10.com.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing to keep us focused.
A habit we never skip, to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
County 10's YouTube channel.
Just under 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Bronx up by 19 after the Eric Smith three-pointer. Sheridan basketball after the Riverton timeout. Reed going to hang in the air from the right side. Mid-range 2 is no good. Spielman, his teammate there, for another offensive rebound. Boy, Sheridan has done a great job on the glass all day, and that continues. Nate Miner for 3 at the top. That's good. Nate with the game-high 15 points now. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in regulation. Only games today for Riverton High. Again, we're back for 4 games tomorrow. 2 doubleheaders, boys and girls. Smith, right side block, gets his defender in the air who crashes down on top of him, and Eric's going to draw more free throws. Breck Reed picks up the foul. Tough to lose your feet against somebody as talented as Eric Smith. That three-pointer Eric hit a moment ago gave him his 10th point of the afternoon so far. First free throw, no good, too strong. He's now 1 for 3 at the line, and that's a very small sample size, but also a little uncharacteristic that Eric hasn't done as well as he would have liked. Second one is good, though, so back to 50%. Reed crosses the time stripe, hands back to Miner. Nate down the lane, tries to give a pump fake. Nobody bit. We'll give it up to Spielman. Spielman at the free throw line. Left side in the corner now to Reed. Bronx pass the basketball around. Miner for three. That's good. Nate Miner now with 18. We get 5 new Bronx in the game here. You see him checking in if you're watching on our YouTube channel. Get all of those names here shortly. 3 in the corner by White Plume is no good, as I struggle to see over top of him. Bronx one and done. Miner's got it at the top. Smith on him defensively. We're closing in on 3 minutes. Time remaining in the ball game. Miner, step back, 3 again. That's no good. He's got to miss one of them here this half, and he finally did. White Bloom the rebound, ahead to Weber. Weber, reverse layup it in. That was impressive. Almost an and one street ball look there for Trenton Weber. If anybody's old enough to remember that, which they're probably not anymore. 2:41 remaining. It's Sheridan 66, Riverton 44. Bronx want a quick timeout. That reverse layup, by the way, I'm going to nominate for our play of the game, presented by Health Source Chiropractic, Fremont County's only sports-certified chiropractic clinic. Stay in the game with their $10 new patient special for student athletes. That is Health Source Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Wolverines and Lady Wolverines. Well, final stages to this one, and we will sign off after the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show coming up. We hope to grab Coach Sheets for a quick summary of this one before we let him get back to his team. I'm sure some sort of team activity planned for the remaining few hours of the day, maybe some more gym time. Riverton's JV is also here. And then a lot of basketball tomorrow. Bronx led 19-9 after the first quarter, and unfortunately for Riverton, it has been a double-digit differential most of the game. Right now they lead by 22. Brutlag at the top. Zach Kinsey is new to the game. He's just checked in, emptying out the Sheridan bench. Riley Friday underneath, pump fake, hangs and gets the shot to drop. 2 points for Riley. He's got 6 as we have 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Shot attempt, I think, is going to hit behind the backboard on the stanchion there, out of bounds, right back to the Bronx. Get a couple of new Sheridan players in here, too, as they empty the bench officially now. Or at least next dead ball. 3 from Brutlag is no good. Rebound tipped 4 and gathered by Friday. Outsizing the Wolverines, and then an offensive foul taking a charge. Trenton Weber gets knocked to the floor as Riley Friday puts the shoulder down. Colton Phillip and Fisher Peldo on for the Sheridan roster, and now all 12 guys have been on the floor. 90 seconds, time remaining in regulation. Riverton's going to drop to 0-2 on the young season. Bronx will go to 2-0. New Wolverines on 2. Coy Bradley out there, and so is Addison Trujillo. Peyton Larson has it now. Paxton Stevens has also just checked in. Give it to Paxton, drives the lane, lay it up and in. Paxton Stevens' first varsity bucket. Saw a little bit of time, was out there for a short spurt yesterday against Laramie. His first bucket, though. 3 the other way is good. Zach Kinsey's first points of the contest, and that gets the Sheridan bench on their feet. 71-46 Bronc advantage. Stevens underneath, he's tied up. Arrow will keep it with the Wolverines. Just 41 seconds left to play before this one is officially in the books. Bailey Tire Pros post-game show again coming up in moments. Bounce pass it underneath to Collian Gould. Collian made his way in during that last dead ball, so now both teams have played all of their available players. Phillip at the top, right side. Brutlag, lay it up and in. 2 more for Braden, 2 more for the Bronx. Down to 22 seconds remaining. Paxton Stevens has it left side, outside, looking for a cutting Gould, who is right along the baseline, out of bounds. Sheridan coach Martini says no shots, and they can dribble this one out. Your final score is going to be 73-46, it looks like. Bronx, number 1 team in the state, will go to 2-0. Wolverines slip to 0-2 as this one. You'll hear the horn in a minute. Both teams exchange some handshakes, and Wolverines will move on to play tomorrow morning. Kelly Walsh Band snuck in here all of a sudden. I didn't even see him set up, but now there's a band playing all of a sudden. They've got the next games with Arvada West, Colorado, taking the playing surface. See the handshake line. We get into the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show here in just a few moments. We'll run down final scoring numbers, and we'll chat with the head coach himself. Bo Sheets will be on with us here in just a little bit. Dominating performance from the Bronx, 73-46 final score. They sweep Riverton girls and boys here on day 2 of the Casper Classic. Bailey Tire Pros post-game show due up here in just a couple of minutes on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel. Welcome you into the Bailey Tire Pros post-game show. Dominant performance from the number 1 team in the state here. Sheridan knocks off Riverton 73-46. Wolverine head coach Bo Sheets joining us here. And coach, not much to say really to sum that up other than that's a really good Sheridan team. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. That's a really good team. You know, at halftime, you know, I think we made 3 free throws. They made 13, and we were down 10. So, you know, they are very dominant physically. They're very skilled. They're very well coached. So, again, there's a reason why they're, you know, the number 1 team coming in early in the season.
Do you like seeing teams that good early on, getting those tests here early when games don't count very much?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it would be fun to – we talked about it, getting to play in this gym against that team. It would be fun to have this be a preview of what we could see later in the year. You know, there's a lot of work to be done between now and then, but, you know, kind of forecasting, it'd be fun to kind of look back on this game, you know, 4 months from now or 3 months from now and say, you remember that game? and you have to be on the court with them. It's kind of like being on the court with or on the field with a really good football team or any other sport. It's hard to watch film, to kind of do a scouting report and understand it. So it's good to see them early. It really is. That's a great team, and we did some good things, but what I told our boys is they're really great teams like Sheridan. They do it every play, and we do it every few plays. We don't do it every single play at both ends of the court, and that's where they beat you, is because they got, I don't have the stats on their offensive boards, but it was significant, and basically they got double the possessions that we got because of their offensive boards.
You get to erase the memory real quick and move on to a whole lot of basketball tomorrow.
Yep.
Lovell looks like a really good opponent. I know you don't play them very often, but just a few hours and you got to get up and get after it for an early game tomorrow. What's that process going to be like?
Yeah, level 1 3A, last year, and they'd be the odds-on favorite again. And watching them play last night, they don't have any weaknesses. They would be fun to see play against Sheridan early in the season because they're very equal to what Sheridan looked like. So as equally tough as today was, tomorrow morning's going to be similar. So they have size, they got skill, they compete. They're very well coached. It's good to see them.
I should probably save this for tomorrow when you get a better sample size, but what's JV look like? I know they're in this tournament so far. Have you gotten a feel for those kids yet?
Yeah, and one thing we haven't talked about at the varsity level, not having Blake Gantenbein for the season is huge for us. Not having Dane Cox, not having Braden Martin. So having 3 of our top 8 guys be out is extremely tough for us not to have those 3. So that trickle-down effect has affected our JV too, because we don't have a couple of those guys to play significant quarters for them, and young guys getting minutes, and they've done some good things and played some good teams.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. We saw Eric go down off the playing surface. He came back on. Is he feeling all right?
I think he's fine. He's a pretty tough kid. When you don't play on courts like this very often, you don't think about the edge of the court having a 3-inch difference, and it's unfortunate, but I'm glad he's not hurt.
Yeah, me too. All right, Coach, I'll let you get after it, but thanks for your time again, as always. Thank you, Head Coach Bo Sheets, Riverton Wolverines leader, joining us here after this one. And again, this is the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. Sheridan knocking off the Wolverines 73-46 in dominant fashion. No way to sugarcoat that. It was a pretty dominating performance all the way around. They led by double digits. About 6 minutes in, and just they only relinquished that double-digit lead one time after that mark. Let's take a look at final scoring numbers here quickly. A lot of different Sheridan contributors. Nate Miner led the way with 18 points. He leads all scorers. Braden Brutlag, who just steadily, almost kind of quietly, gathered 13 points. Brutlag just right spot at the right time a lot of times. He had some offensive putbacks, and he was impressive in a quiet way, if that makes sense, throughout the game. Breck Reed had 11 points, 10 points for Johnny Spielman, so 4 in double figures for the Bronx. Then Beck Haswell finishes with 6. Riley Friday finishes with 6. 4 points for Tanner Hamrick. 3 points for Zach Kinsey and 2 points for Colton Patterson. Patterson may have only had 2 points, but he got the biggest oohs and ahs with those 2 points with a 2-hand slam. For the Wolverines in defeat, they were led by Eric Smith with 11. Garrett Jackson also had 11. Gage Treber finishes with 9, all on three-pointers. He hit 3 three-pointers in this game. Trenton Weber finished with 7. I thought Trenton had some nice moments off the bench here. Bo Anderson goes 4 of 4 at the free throw line for his 4 points. Clay Sheets finishes with 2, and off of the bench there in the fourth quarter, Paxton Stevens comes on and hits a bucket for his 2 points. We're going to wrap this up, but first I owe you one more quick timeout. This is the Bailey Tire Pros postgame show. We'll look ahead to tomorrow. We'll get Jason Peterson's final thoughts on this one as well. But again, final score goes Sheridan 73, Riverton 46. We're back to wrap up our coverage from the Ford Wyoming Center after this timeout on 105.1 Jack FM and streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Looking for a trusted partner in your financial journey? At Redden, Kane & Associates, we're more than just CPAs. We're a world-class accounting firm dedicated to providing exceptional service to our clients. From tax management and accounting to estate planning and retirement strategies, our experts provide personalized solutions that help you thrive. Our lasting relationships are based on trust and open communication. Let's make your goals become reality. Take the first step towards financial confidence. Visit rivertoncpa.com.
Who is RE/MAX All-Star Realtors? We're a professional real estate agency where your success is our priority. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we're here to guide you every step of the way. With unmatched professionalism and a track record of delivering results, we're your trusted partners in real estate. Your success is our top priority. Find your perfect property with RE/MAX All-Star Realtors. Contact us at 307-856-7827 or visit remaxriverton.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Welcome you back in here to the Ford Wyoming Center. Jerrad Anderson, Jason Peterson with you. Sheridan knocks out Riverton's boys 73-46. Completing the sweep, Sheridan knocks off the Riverton girls earlier 51-24. Again, thanks to Coach Sheets for joining us, and thanks to Bailey Tire Pros making our postgame coverage possible. Bailey Tire Pros, by the way, your tire experts. Great time to have reliable tires. It's always good to have reliable tires, even when the roads are nice, but as the winter season hits us, you definitely want good tires, and Bailey Tire Pros can help. They've got the convenient pit stop locations as well, 3 in Riverton and 1 in Lander, and we appreciate Bailey's support of the Wolverines all season long. Official of the year, Macy Mortimer, gives us a high five. The officiating crew coming over here with Kelly Walsh and Arvada West getting set to do battle. Let's bring on our camera operator, Jason Peterson, to get his final thoughts on this one. Jason, dominant performance from Sheridan. Riverton unfortunately starts 0-2.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew this starting out today. Sheridan number 1 in the preseason. I mean, Sheridan just come out and never looked back. I mean, the girls and everything. I mean, they kind of held in there, like I said, the first part of the game, and then Sheridan girls just ran away with it. Boys, I mean, they kind of stuck in, first quarter kind of, and then Sheridan never looked back either. But we kind of knew this coming into this game that Sheridan was going to be pretty tough. But, I mean, they hung in there, they stuck it out, and so we'll see what happens tomorrow when they play level and rolling tomorrow morning and tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. You get a lot more basketball ahead tomorrow, and we'll set that schedule up too. But I think, and both coaches, I think, agreed, even in the face of being a little bit frustrated, it's good to see teams that good this early in the season get those tests when games don't mean an awful lot here yet, and just getting the experience of playing good teams in a building like this, too.
Yeah, I mean, good 4A teams, get the experience out there, know who you're going to, play some pretty tough teams, and then, when you get into conference, and then you can kind of settle in and, know what, so, but yeah, good games all the way around today, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Definitely, we're going to have an early morning tomorrow. Girls at 8, boys at 9:30. Level Bulldogs here back in this building. You're going to be able to get up early and at them and ready to man the camera tomorrow morning?
5 o'clock alarm, I'll upset.
5 o'clock's aggressive. You don't need to be up until like 7:15.
Then I'll hit the snooze button about 10 times.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, if that's your process, then I don't want to mess with it. Jason, thanks for all of your work as well, and hopefully we'll find a Wolverine win or two tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully we have get a couple wins apiece and even the series out before get this classic done, and then we hit the road again for a long road trip next weekend.
Yeah, we just got that Flaming Gorge Classic schedule. We'll have a bunch more basketball next Thursday, Friday, Saturday from Rock Springs and Green River. That's always one of Jason and I's favorite tournaments. But one more round of games tomorrow here from the Casper Classic. Again, about 7:45 for the Porter's Tailgate Show tomorrow. We'll catch you bright and early for some weekend basketball. Once again, your final scores in the boys' game was Sheridan over Riverton 73-46. Girls' game went 51-24. Both the Sheridan girls and boys improving to 2-0. Both the Riverton girls and boys falling to 0-2. For the County 10 staff and the great Jason Peterson, I'm Jerrad Anderson. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. We'll send you back to Jack FM and say so long on our County 10 YouTube channel from the Casper Classic at the Ford Wyoming Center in Casper.